Why am I in the middle, White Bear? Why do you look like a crack addict? What is going on?
Baggin. Baggin.
Right
I got the wing.
Accurate.
Special needs, Bilbo.
Oh my God. Well, welcome everyone.
Ugly tree and hit me branch down on the way down.
Photo bag and take wing.
Oh, Whitey, I can always count on you for a good rough.
Yeah.
We are here. We are back. Mischief Mayhem movie. We're back for a part 2 of the extended cut of Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. It's where we get into the good stuff. This is where we get the big Battle of Helms Deep and a lot of goodies to continue on towards the next part of the trilogy, which is the Return of the King. But how's everybody doing today? Are we ready to get into this battle?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds really like
We're all in.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, enough of the.
Oh,
autism.
Vex, what? Eric.
I couldn't help myself.
Wow. Blow the horn for the last time for Vex, huh?
Oh, I'll blow something, that's for sure. Jeez.
Look towards the money shot.
Do you have that clip queued up, by the way, of Legolas saying fuck?
Oh no, okay. So here's what happened. I had it and then I lost it and then I found it again from my. It's not him saying it. It's not him saying it.
It's probably.
I do. I have to sync it. I have to
Why did
cue
you
it up.
go through
Yes.
such a retarded way of telling me that you had it?
Yes.
It was just a yes or no question.
Listen, you
Oh, is
know
that the
by-
part where the ladder falls and like
Yes.
you can hear someone say, "Oh fuck, yeah."
Oh fuck!
I got that giggles. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got to get. So what? Are you? Is
Well, you
everybody
just-
fine?
You did this U-turn of explaining everything about.
No.
I had it, then I
Right.
lost it, and then I got it.
And then I got
Yes
it
or no?
again, and then I didn't get it, and then I did get it. Listen, we know
Your
I'm
jism's
autistic.
kicking
I don't
in.
want your life story.
We know I'm autistic. God damn it, we know. Yes,
Oh,
I do
shit.
have it. Yes, I do have it. We do have it. We'll get to that when the part comes up. We'll play it. I promise. Okay, I promise.
Why did the retard?
So when Frodo Baggins. Okay,
I'm here.
enough of the
Oh.
autism. Let's just get right into the goddamn movie. Okay, God. This is where we
Hi,
left off.
chat.
Yeah. hi,
Hello,
everyone.
chat. Yes, we love you all. How are you doing,
Yamma
people?
wamma.
That's just
Jay,
called-
Mike.
I'm going to be a bit of a contrarian this evening. I'm going to say
Oh,
I think this movie sucks.
How dare you?
you know what?
What?
Somebody mute her.
Hey, actually, this part right here stinks. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Exactly. I was
Aragorn left
thinking that
left his.
he was going
he
to give
left that
me a
path a
red
long time
pill
ago.
or a blue pill, and instead he gives me some elven gibberish. So,
Yes.
And there's only one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
there's-
this,
yeah,
this is
what
the
the hell?
backstory. Yeah, we get the little bit of context here as to what happens before the
I
fellowship.
don't want
right?
context.
And
I just want. I just
Aragorn
want
falls
guts.
in love with a horse. So
Yeah,
makes out with a horse.
yeah. You can't blame the guy.
It's a nice horse, though.
It's a pretty horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so speaking of that, since we're diving in, hello, Lance. I see you in there. I see you on the panel, Lance.
I'm here.
You
Oh,
are
hey,
here.
Lance.
He's been here. What the hell,
Oh,
guys?
I didn't even
I
notice. I
know.
apologize.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was supposed to sing Elvis.
Okay, so in context, this is the backstory you get before the fellowship, kind of like what happened and how he's saying goodbye to his elvish bride. It was a lot of context here. Now, I know a lot of people did not like this part in the extended cut. They thought it was a little slowed everything down. I don't know. You guys want to? I'm going to scrub through. You guys can just tell. What do you think about this whole plot here, where they're showing you everything that happened between them two before they left?
It kind of diverts away from book Aragorn quite a bit because in the book, when they first go to Rivendell, that's when he gets his sword. You know, like he never doubts his kingship or his birthright or anything. And it is kind of
He's
dragged
so
out.
into
And this
being
is like,
king. He's carrying his broken sword with him
yeah,
in his travels.
yeah, that's what he used up until he got to Rivendell. Was
I
the
didn't
broken,
mind
the
it.
broken
I didn't
hill.
mind it. I mean, it didn't spoil the experience for me or anything.
No,
I thought it was
But,
a
like,
lull.
No,
It is. It does slow the pacing right down, especially after the whole Treebeard thing. So
It's
plus it's
really
like the second
my
time.
only big complaint with the series or the trilogy.
Extended.
I
No,
think it
the
added more
change of
meaty girth to Aragorn's story.
Yeah,
we all know.
I'm
likes
gonna
the meaty
actually
girth.
disagree. Sorry, disagree.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Sorry.
We want you here, Vex.
I
Vex doesn't
wanted
want
it.
more meaty girth.
I wanted it to be meatier and girthier, and this whole scene just sucks ass because I really want this show to just like painfully explain things like the masterpiece Ahsoka did. I really wish that this movie did that, and instead it's got like this quote unquote great exposition and world building, and I'm like,
Oh, that word.
I don't need any of this shit. Okay, give me Filoni's vision, but with orcs and swords.
But with orcs. Okay, I
Lord
got
of the
you.
Rings
So
doesn't have any
what
world
you're
building.
saying is it left you unsatisfied. Is that basically
It left
what
me
it comes
very unsatisfied. Yes.
Aragorn's girth left you unsatisfied. Got it.
It wasn't meaty enough.
It wasn't
Not
meaty enough.
not
You
even
needed
close.
more.
no.
Okay, cool,
from?
cool.
Didn't hit the right spots.
More girth.
Oh.
For
Not
Vex.
this time. Yeah. So that was
Size
the
does
whole
matter.
that whole backstory was just more of because what's her name? God, what's her name again? The one's in love with
Arwen.
him. Arwen is in love with him. She's asking about his love, and he goes through the whole. Hey, she's leaving with her kin to go on a fucking boat in the middle of the ocean somewhere. So,
It is kind of interesting, and I hate that they didn't do like it justice like they do in the book, because like the whole idea of her living forever and him being immortal and her having to give up her immortality for him, that's they don't really delve into it as like the way I'd like them to, like the way it's done in the books. But I mean, it's there, Good enough, I guess.
Steals a bunch of kills from people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is where they're taking everybody to Helms Deep, and they're being attacked. And it's just,
So
now
let me-
again,
let me ask
go ahead.
a question.
yeah,
Which is more dangerous, the orc or the the dog thing they're riding
the
on?
thing they're writing.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the thing they're writing on, no?
It bothers me because they kill the rider first. It's like
Yeah.
Oh,
giant.
yeah. It's still
dog.
going to start. Yeah, the dog's going to keep charging. Doesn't matter what's on top of him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now,
Great
again,
CG,
one of
though.
the. I was going to say,
Yeah,
like,
really cool.
you definitely could tell it's from
Amazing.
2003, but it still looks
Or-
pretty good considering it's we're in 2024 now, and yeah, it looks fine. Like I didn't really have any issues with it.
The way they
than a lot
move
of crap.
is pretty
better,
good, so.
Better than all that stuff that Disney does in the volume. where
I
they're
was just going to say,
standing
yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
This looks cool.
this one scene here where you see Legolas get on the horse, okay, it was a little rough, but for 2002, let it slide.
Well, his
I could've-
ribs,
I
his
could've
ribs
pulled
were
off.
broken at the time, so he couldn't exactly like.
Did he
give
actually
them-
do that anyway?
Worse.
Yeah,
Well, you're
I
not going to
got
do
a
that in
laugh
any
the
case, but
cinema.
right.
I
Right.
got an unexpected chuckle in the cinema that bit. Everybody was like, "What?"
Laughing, you're like, what
And it
happened
just
there?
looked weird, and everybody was like, "What? What happened there? What?"
That does look
Yeah.
weird. I admit it. That does look weird.
It takes you out for a second, just for a second. You're
I
like,
thought
okay.
that they filmed him in
It's
reverse or
fine.
something. Is that the part where he suddenly gets on the horse, but
Just-
it looks like
yeah.
he didn't get there?
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah.
That was maybe the only
Full
moment in
straight.
the whole movie that was kind of a head scratcher for me, and I thought maybe I don't understand something. Maybe
No, it was
there's
a little rough.
something in the lore explains why it looked that way.
yeah.
actually, this
No, it
entire
was-
sequence isn't even in the
Like,
books.
where did his
There's-
legs go when he was doing that? I mean,
Movie magic, they say. Movie magic. But
yes.
yeah, I didn't realize that none of this was in the book. Somebody had told me that over the weekend, and I was like, wow, okay, so they just
Yeah.
added this whole sequence. Yeah.
They don't even bring like civilians to Helm's Deep. It's just a pure military campaign.
Operation, yeah.
No elves either at Helm's
I like
Deep.
how
Yeah,
No,
but
no
that,
else.
Except
that way
Legolas.
Peter Jackson's kids wouldn't get to do their cameo, so they had to write that in.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
fine.
did White Bear leave? Did White Bear just leave and come back? I didn't even know he was gone. Hey, retard Frodo, you okay?
I'm back.
Hey, Whitey, we won the Battle of Shiloh, buddy. Just to let
Yeah,
you know.
damn straight. I knew we would.
Nice.
But Vex's cannons got destroyed, though. So.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
we had a
interesting.
unit. We had a unit called Vex's Cannons, Vex's Cannons, and Cannoli's Cannons. And
Oh,
Cannoli's-
nice.
Hold on. How big are these cannons
They were
comparatively?
pretty big. Yours were upgraded to be like.
We actually upgraded you, so
Yeah, we
Nothing
All right,
upgraded.
like
but
a
what?
big
How big
unit.
were cannolis? Hold on, how
Well,
big
that
were
was-
cannolis?
Listen, we don't need to get into size. Size is all. It's all.
No,
Sorry,
size.
I'm getting
does
off topic
matter
here,
in
I
this
do apologize.
instance.
it's
I
the
don't want to
cannonball
be
you're throwing
insulted.
it at, you know.
Yeah. All of our units were named after you guys. We had the gourd pumpkins and all kinds. It was great.
That's adorable.
The gourd pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they got proper battered, but they're still around.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the orc here. So yeah, Aragon gets kind of attached to a horse or a dog, wherever the fuck he is, and then he gets thrown off the cliff. So they think
Yeah,
he's
that-
dead.
That makeup is still top notch. Like
Yeah, it is
this
good.
getting-
Oh hell yeah!
this is
I like
getting-
I like how he's got rivets holding his freaking head
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Eddie from Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind.
Iron
like, he's
Maiden.
got that.
Yeah, man.
This
Yeah, so
whole
they don't believe
sequence
you.
is not in the book, is it? Aragorn getting dragged by the horse and
No,
going
none of this is in the book.
Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
not in the book. Yeah.
So he's got
I just want to see the orc medic. Just staple his head.
stuff on his head,
Yeah.
melt it to his face.
Patch him
Well,
up
it's like
and-
obviously he's not dead, because there's a fucking river here. So they assume, but yeah, it's
Well, you know what assuming does.
yeah, makes an ass out of you and Whitey. See what I did there? Yeah. So
Oh,
she
this
leads
chick
them.
Annoying.
To
She's annoying. That's this chick.
this chick.
Yeah.
You
She
don't
wants
like
a piece of
Eowyn?
that Aragon. Man.
No,
Yeah, Eowyn.
I don't like her at all.
She can't even cook, dude. She can't even make.
She
can't make
potatoes.
She can't even make proper soup. So she,
I think
she
he
wants.
spat out
I
an
actually like her
eyeball.
character quite a
She's
bit. I think
Two-Face.
She's relatable. No, she's relatable. I like her.
No,
Why is
she's
she
Two Face.
relatable?
She's like she looks good in one scene and then she looks
Once
awful in the next. She's
okay,
Two Face. Like
you're
she just
not talking about
once
qualities
she
of the
gets
actress.
over.
Yeah, well,
Aragorn,
they also kind of make her
once she
wear
gets over her
rags and
crush on
stuff.
Aragorn, she gets better.
They don't exactly dress her up and make her up to look extremely good because of the.
No, well, she comes from she doesn't come from I want to say an upscale kingdom. It's more of just, kind of
Man,
a
look
poor
at that
kingdom.
set.
I
God's
don't hate her
good.
though.
I
In,
love that.
in spite of everything you're saying, I don't hate her.
It's because Jay doesn't want to do things with her, so he thinks she's when he looks at her,
facts.
which is honest. It's honest.
Facts.
Well, listen, there's no comparison to Liv Tyler in that era. I mean,
That's true.
I
That's true.
I would be more interested in her than in her.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I'm sorry,
she
Liv
wants-
Tyler in the present era has tarnished all past reputations for me.
See,
She
she looks
looks
good right here.
yeah.
She looks good. Like you go back that one scene, she looks good there.
Oh wait, hold
And
on. Speaking of autism,
It's just the back of her head, dude.
Eddie,
No, the one before.
Her cousin's here, Cannoli.
Autistics
Yeti, what's
Unite. What's up, Yeti?
If only
Getting-
he was here for that life story you gave us earlier. If only.
I haven't looked at
Shut
Liv
up. I'm
Tyler
never gonna
lately.
live
Why does she look not good now?
She
No.
She
He
looks
says the
awful
word.
right there. She looks horrible there.
Yeah, look at her.
She does not look good.
look, yeah, well, the hair. It's the hair.
Yeah, it's the lighting.
The lighting and the hair. Oh, look, she's like,
Yeah.
oh, now I'll
See?
never get.
Oh my
Eric-
God. That's not a good like.
You
Oh.
guys are so mean.
That's
No,
my-
it's not being mean. It's just she looks really elegant in one scene, and then she looks. I don't know what it is.
Well,
Well, she did just trek over the mountains. And far.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say she was.
Yeah, she goes through like a lot of adventures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
She
rightfully
is no
so.
man.
Oh, guys, stop
And
it!
plus, her
Come on.
prospect just
I see
died.
this lady at the gas station every Thursday, y'all.
She's got wide Aragorn eyes there. That's the Vex stare
See?
for Aragorn right there.
Thanks,
I
Yeti.
like the part when all the people get to Helm's Deep and they're like, "Oh, we're here. Oh, you still have 10 more miles to go."
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta walk. They should get to the castle. Yeah, so this is where they, Master Dwarf there tells her that because of course, as soon as she sees them, where's Aragorn? And it's like, no, he
He
fell.
fell.
He fell. She's like, oh, now I'll never get to come again.
Oh,
What?
What?
Dance. You meant dance again.
Dance. Yeah, I said dance. That's what I said. Yeah.
I love the wall.
Lance or dance.
Oh, it's great. Like the like Lance was saying, the set pieces are freaking incredible.
This is all in a quarry, and it's the same one that they used for Minas Tirith in the third film.
Yep.
Moved it down
So this is where they go through the talking about how it's impenetrable, this place, but there's this little drainage sewage thing here that's open.
This part was a little bit like film wise, like on the nose. It's like, okay, we're gonna zoom in on the only weak point, and then we're gonna switch the scene over to obviously somebody making a black powder bomb. Yeah.
Ego. What's up, Ego?
Yeah.
That was in the book though, too. I think.
Rima low-key almost blows him up.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Put that fire away. You smell like horse. But no, yeah, you're right. Like, I guess they I mean, there's so much that happens in this last half of the movie. Like, they kind of have to squeeze it in there. You got to know. I don't know what else they could have done to make it less obvious, but I mean, it is technically it's in the book.
Maybe the berserker orc high, running, and then like, what is he running to? And be like, oh no, and then like you don't have to explain it. So
the sewage. Look at this. This is a great shot here of the whole army there, but massed, and it is freaking intimidating, man. Like,
yeah, like the crowd sounds that they get are actually from a rugby game.
Yeah,
they put the words up on a big what do you call that thing where they show the scoreboard? Whatever.
Oh, the scoreboard.
It's another name for it, but yeah, he just basically got the entire crowd to just chant for them and stamp and stuff. So that's where they get the sounds from.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I love the shot where it pulls away and it goes through all the spears.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, fantastic. And then it shows them marching on, and then again now we discussed this in the first half of the movie last week, how the tree beard stuff kind of was like not everybody's favorite. I don't know if this adds more context to it, like this is more appealing in the second half of the movie, because it does lead to a really cool battle at the end with the trees.
Him actually forced to see,
well, look at that
going on here.
That's a beautiful shot there with the landscape, and then you have these the whole army, like that's freaking crazy. Look at that. That's intimidating. You saw that coming towards a castle. I don't give a shit if it's impenetrable or not. That's fucking. That's a little scary. Look, everyone. Please, there's a war about to start, and this fucker's taking a swim.
Actually, Vigo almost drowned. For real, doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, yeah, explain that. I heard about that, and so what exactly happened there?
Yeah, so like just like you see in the movie, he's doing this sort of like dead man sort of float down the river, but then he goes to like where it splits, and I guess where the water's pushing up against the split, he sort of gets sucked under, and no one can see him. And they're like, "Wait, what the hell?" And then he pops up like downstream, and he's like, "Yeah, I did what they told me to in the whitewater training or whatever. You curl up into a ball and kick." And he got out. He almost freaking drowned.
Wow, that's scary. Man.
Imagine losing your lead in some like throwaway scene that's not even in the book.
Yeah.
What's up, Zax?
That would have killed the trilogy, probably.
Yeah, well, a little bit.
They would have had to recast him again.
Scene, though.
Yeah. There's a lot of.
There would only be 2 films then.
Yeah. just like Bakshi.
The king would never return.
He's pretty.
Return to the King. Psych.
It would be like Ryan Johnson. It would be a Ryan Johnson Lord of the Rings trilogy.
His shoulder there looked pretty nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. What's up, Lance?
Canali, if you want to see what the location looks like now, where they made the Helms Deep set, there it is.
Oh,
so that was where they built it, and when you look at the size of the area. It's not huge, so it just makes the set even more impressive, They
had the set made at 3 scales too, which is pretty impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I always like seeing the set stuff because it's pretty incredible. This movie magic thing they do is pretty wild. Yeah, this is where Jacob, like he said, he makes love to a horse, but hey.
No, he makes out with one.
Well, make out, make loves.
Wait, what?
Here's the actor that they would have had replacement. Okay?
I got Vex's attention real fast.
Sorry,
Vex in a suit. doing this.
I didn't know that there was bestiality in the extended cut. Hold on.
Well, that's why it's extra special.
That's why it's the extended cut. If you
Yeah.
catch the drift.
Yeah.
All right, here's the actor that they would have used, that they would have went back to if they had lost Vigo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freaking white bear.
No,
the
look,
horse.
No,
that's
that's
the
true.
guy.
That's
That's the
100%.
guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right.
Didn't
Right.
didn't he also play in that short of him looking for Gollum?
Yes. Yes, he did. You got it. Yeah, this is then they go back to Arwen here, and then this is where the father's basically like, you can't stay. He goes to this whole thing here about how Aragorn's gonna, obviously he's gonna die way before you do. Obviously, you're freaking basically mortal or immortal, and
That's
it's like
not true either. She gives
No.
up her immortal life though
yes,
in the book.
Yeah,
she
she gives
does.
her spot. She gives her spot to Sam, I believe.
yes. So this is just a flashback of like her, like they're just acting it out for you. What's going to happen in the future, and him trying to talk her into leaving because he's like, darkness is coming. This thing's going to happen. You need to get out of here. And she actually listens to him at first. Oh, look at that! The nice headshot and very dramatic. But it's again, people didn't like this part of the movie. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't he mention like you're gonna outlive him? So like, why give your love to someone that you're gonna be outliving like by like hundreds of years?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. Like you're gonna witness him die and then have to live without him for forever almost. And it's like, is it worth
Can't
it?
you just find another husband?
Probably. Well, if the world's destroyed at that point, though, then she's not gonna. Maybe an orc. Maybe she can get with an orc. I mean, why not? Right? You gotta get off somehow.
There's a reason John A. Douglas isn't here.
Oh, isn't this this is the clip that's got one of the Flight of the Conchords guys in it? The two folk singers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of them's in this. One of them is in this clip, isn't it? When he goes, "My lady," and she turns
around.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, that's one of the Flight of the Conchord guys. Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, they
there
are
she is.
Kiwis, so that does make sense.
Yeah, I've got a picture of Helm's Deep being constructed here for you as well.
Well, yeah, but it's this is Galadriel. Okay, so this is the real Galadriel. This is not the stupid Rings of Power.
Not Guy Ladriel, Galadriel.
Galadriel.
This is the official public endorsed Galadriel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Galadriel is Arwen's grandmother, I think.
grandma.
Yeah, I think
Is
it's
it grandma?
grandmother.
Yeah. But it's she's trying to convince him to say, listen, let her do what she wants. Like, we need to stay, and plus you need to stay and help, man, because without you helping them, this is like, they can't do this on their own. She's being the voice of reason here. She's not like, again, the difference between today, Rings of Power, and back then is like, she's not talking down to him. She's not saying, oh, I'm the woman I know and you're a piece of shit. It's like, no, she's just giving advice.
She's also not wearing that silly armor.
No.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen what she's seen, Price. You haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where we get Frodo being captured and just kind of taken around.
They didn't get
She's
to
just
eat their
going
stew, which pisses me
No,
off.
they didn't eat the stew. Yeah, the potato stew. Well, they saw an Oliphant though, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
I like this painting. That's straight out of the original concept.
Yeah, that's
art.
beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Brace of conies.
And they just Yeah, so this is where they're strategizing about.
Then
you
they
know, what they're
finally
gonna do
show the audience where everything is on a map, because
Yeah, nobody knows.
For like general audiences, that everything's all over the place. You have no idea.
And this was shot in close up with Peter Jackson's hands and one of the first ADs or something. It's not the actual actors that are in the scene.
Yeah, I could see that.
Moving their hands around the map. They did this as an afterthought and then did the pickups with the actors doing that.
Yeah, that's definitely Peter Fingers right there.
Yeah.
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 Surprised he doesn't have a carrot.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he should be pointing to it with a carrot. That'd be amazing. With a bite out of it.
Wait, was there a scene in the Battle of Hell when he throws a spear at somebody too?
Yeah,
that's his
yeah,
cameo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sweet Tart.
That's
That's
I
his
know.
facial.
in each
That's
movie.
his facial cameo.
That's
No, he had a face cameo back in.
no, in the first movie.
He
He's
has
in
a
all three.
facial. He's got a cameo in it. All three of the films.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
the
a pirate in the third one.
It's
the
kind of a
movie
rough
magic.
composite here.
Yeah, a little bit. Like you could see it's a little. Well, stopping it in a frame, yeah, but like when you're
The
watching
lighting's
it,
not quite matching.
right,
but
you could tell.
It's
Yeah,
close enough.
it's fine.
It's 2002.
Yeah, I mean for its time, his guard. Who are you? I'm
His gardener.
His
That-
gardener.
I got a laugh. I got a big laugh.
I was like, "Fuck you, big man." Yeah, they're just
I-
kind of getting to know each other here. This is where he tells him what happened to his brother in the first movie,
I
right?
think this is easily my least favorite part of the films because, like in the books, this is my favorite part because you get Faramir interrogating them, and like he puts together what they're doing, and it's very realistic how he does it, and he comes across as very intelligent and like reserved and like kind of smart, and here he's just and here he comes across as like a bit of a
vindictive
snivelly
asshole.
Yeah,
Fucking Jay.
I mean, they've changed it that men are.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jacob.
We're all waiting in bated breath there.
Yeah.
For you to continue.
Did he cut out?
I don't
He
know.
cut out. Yep.
I think
His,
he-
yeah.
Yeah, cut out.
Oh, okay,
I-
okay. My bad.
He
One
definitely
thing
is
I'll-
the master.
one thing I'll say
Can you hear
about
me
that
now?
That was edging if I ever like.
Yeah, right. He's the master of baiting.
Wow.
Whenever Sean Austin gets angry and delivers a line when he's angry in the trilogy, that's when he always like slips into his American accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
I think he does it once in this scene.
Yeah, he did it a couple of times in this.
Yeah, he
one,
went full
especially in
Rudy.
this- Yeah. I just want to play for the football team, guys. Am I the only one who hated Rudy as a movie? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
you're
yeah.
not-
No, that,
No.
that
and
movie
I-
sucks.
Not
I thought,
not a fan.
I thought it sucked. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
Well, considering in real life, like
It's fake.
he didn't do anything. So
Yeah, he was a piece of shit. So this scene here, we get the backstory of how he found out his brother died, right? Not in
Yeah.
the original cut. I actually like this.
No, I
thought this
like
was-
it. Really
Yeah.
good.
I didn't
Yeah,
mind
you-
it.
Straight out of the book, basically word for word.
I was just going to ask you that if
Yeah.
it was like that in the book. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's just
and-
kind of reminiscent. And then this
It
whole
really
scene
should
here
have been
was
in the
added.
original. It really should have been in the original.
This I
Yeah.
like this part too, where they show
This
the
part
back.
should 100% be in the original
Dude,
theatrical.
there's
Yeah,
so much
I would have fought
context
for
that
it.
was missing. Because like you're
Yeah.
getting this whole back again, just like Aragon before Lord of the Fellowship, right? Before he leaves, you getting this whole story here about him and his father and his brother, their whole dynamic.
Yeah.
And this backstory as to why he has to go and join the Fellowship up when it's like you're missing out, like major key point. And I think it adds so much more.
And that armor looks so
It's
good.
beautiful.
It's
Everything here
ridiculous.
looks good. I mean,
Yeah,
look
it
at the
does.
shot.
How frustrating
they-
is that
in the book. In the
Go ahead,
book,
Jacob.
Boromir and his brother have dreams of like
Mm.
halflings and the ring,
Right.
and the elves, and
Right.
they think Rivendell is a myth.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just
Yeah,
the
so-
What
difference.
were you, sorry, go ahead. No, I
Yeah,
was
I
going
don't
to
know
say price of
Oh,
reason,
I was gonna say that I bet as an actor it's kind of frustrating that you do such cool scenes with all this armor and all this cool stuff, and then you go see the movie and it's just not there. I'd be kind of depressed.
Yeah.
trash movie ego. It's a trash movie.
I
No,
think,
I mean because
yeah.
it's such a good movie. You know what I mean? If it was just
No,
like a
I know
B-movie
what
and,
you're
you know,
saying.
and-
Yeah.
Well,
like-
Christopher
no,
Lee
I
was
agree.
actually pissed at Peter Jackson that his death was cut out of the
Yeah.
theatrical release.
Yeah,
he was
that was
actually like
great.
really mad. He didn't show up to the premiere and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
bad.
I was kind of pissed as well when I saw that because I feel like it needed something to give the closure of sorts, and they're like, let's not
Like, I
even
can-
put it in there.
I can accept not doing the scouring of the Shire. Like that's just a lot to ask from a theater audience. but like
Well,
you have to kill him. You can't just leave that open ended.
Right. I heard a
Sorry, go ahead.
rumor of why he wasn't in that movie, but I mean, it's just it's complete hearsay, and I have nothing to back it up, so I can share it, but that's my disclaimer.
Yeah, go for it.
Basically, what happened is that around the time that he was making these movies, that he already filmed them, George Lucas suddenly wanted Christopher Lee as Count Dooku, and some people, at least I've heard this before, but not by a million people, but by a few people, that perhaps Peter Jackson didn't love the fact that this guy was now going to appear as a bad guy in the other one. It kind of annoyed him. And I feel like he said, oh, yeah. So Christopher Lee was like, yeah, I'm in this trilogy. I'm in that trilogy. So I think that Peter Jackson accidentally decided that he may not need that scene.
Yeah. I could see that.
I can see that being the case.
That's petty.
Well, what I like about this here is like you're getting more of the father too, and then like why he's favoring obviously one son over the other, and how the other, and it just adds more to why the other son, the younger one, wants to bring Frodo in with the ring, right? It just adds more incentive, and you're more understanding. You're like, okay, so his father doesn't accept him, even if he really believes that Frodo and Sam should not go with him. He doesn't care. He just wants to impress his father, and you get more feeling towards that watching this play out. Even though it's talked about and you see in the third movie, it really plays out, but. To me, it just
I do think Denethor is an underrated character. Like people do hate him, and like you should kind of hate him by the end because he gets possessed by the ring. But like the way he approaches the whole like finding out the ring is being taken into the enemy's land and with two hobbits, like he's very pragmatic in his approach. Like that's how any good leader should respond. It's the stuff that happens later that
screws everything up. Yep,
and brilliant actor too. His name escapes me right now, but
he's a really accomplished stage actor.
Yeah,
they picked the right man.
He's
I just like
this.
John Noble.
Yeah,
John Noble. That's it.
Yeah.
John Noble. Is this where they find it? Yeah, so this is where they find Smeagol or Gollum beating the shit out of a fish on a rock below, but they catch him. And they're like,
daily activity for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, not beating the fish, but maybe. Well,
with the song that Andy Serkis improvised, man, he was born to play Gollum.
Dude,
yeah, no kidding.
So good.
So good.
He's like, what if I just beat the fish to death on a rock while I was singing this? Go for it.
The first thing I was saying, like we were talking about this being his first, this movie was the first time he was on screen. Like, look how impressive that looks for 2002. Like the lighting,
unbelievable.
Oh my god!
2024, it looks impressive. I think.
No, yeah, you're right, but 100%. I'm saying, like, even now, would you even get this level of CGI now with all the advances in technology? I think
you could like match the lighting better. I think you could match like the resolution of the different passes better. But as far as like how Gollum moves and the facial expressions, that doesn't get better with time. No, that's pure artistry.
Yeah.
But so they also help themselves because this lighting is really easy to composite on. This like blue, sort of dark with a hard highlight. It's
right.
It's a lot easier.
But I also think it's patience. Like they didn't rush this like they do with everything nowadays. Everything's like
they rushed it. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Have you watched
they rushed this?
Oh shit, no, man. They were pressed for time the entire film. They barely got it done in time.
Yeah, what do you just say to that, Jay?
Well, I'm just now it's
like, I didn't know that.
Well, no, I wouldn't. You wouldn't think that just the way how well it's done.
Oh well, you wouldn't think. But
but that shocked actually to hear that because it just
let's just say they work well under pressure. Then
yeah.
They're not Kathleen Kennedy. They actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, the chainmail weavers really took their thumbs off in this movie.
Like between each movie, they were doubling the amount of visual effects shots that they had. So,
yeah,
and they had less time.
You can airbrush Sigourney Weaver's bush. You can take the time to do a little bit of lighting.
But they had 438 days of principal photography.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's not second. That's for all three, and then they did a second unit and for each of the trilogy as well, and a pickup for each of the trilogy. So
yeah. And then they came back after the films were released to do additional pickups for the extended edition.
Yeah,
They
you kind of
rebuilt
feel
entire sets.
Lord
like,
King, great cameo by Taylor Swift here.
Did you like at this
God.
point you're starting to feel a little bit of empathy for Gollum? Like he's trying, you think he's trying to do the right thing. He's finally, because Frodo's got him out of that mindset of wanting to kill him. Like he's trying to be good, and then of course he gets in this situation where they're about to kill him because they don't know what the hell he, and so Frodo does what he thinks is the right thing by having them capture him or promise not to hurt him. Basically trying to save his life here, and then you see him. This scene was great. I love this dichotomy of this back and forth between good and evil with him.
Gollum's back.
Yeah, it's so good. And he's just watching it like, what? And then he's like getting information from him though as he's talking to himself about what's going on. Like it's pretty wild. Look at that. I mean, yeah, look at the facial, like you said, the facial expressions. That's pretty damn impressive.
It's ridiculous. Because usually when you do a full CG like photoreal character, like the lips don't move right, or
right,
like the Henry Cavill mustache, and I forget which movie. CG his mustache out.
Oh, that was like Justice League.
It's like all you had to do was his upper lip, and you couldn't do it. Like,
oh, dude, that was so bad.
It's fucking hard though. I wouldn't want that job.
I like how Sam's like, yeah, just put the ring on once and get out of here, and he's like, I can't, Sam.
Just do it. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Who cares if you get caught?
Puss. Your dad would do it. Oh wait.
Your dad would do
it. Freaking Hobbit. Yeah, and then this is where they're just he sees the ring, and then obviously he's like, oh cool, yeah, I'm gonna take that back with me, and it's gonna help Gondor survive, basically. Like we're gonna use this weapon because that's the whole myth, right? This guy's a good actor too. He did good in this movie.
Yeah,
he was good. Yeah.
Don't you understand?
Look at that lip flare.
Yeah, look at that.
Then gave him the Elvis.
It's a little Stallone.
Full Californian on that one.
It's a little Stallone lip right
Surf's
there.
up, dude.
Yo.
They also had a different version of this where they had Frodo, I guess Elijah Wood, all dressed up, looking like Gollum, or like the early stages of what he would look like if he became Gollum, that they didn't use.
Oh, wow.
There's pictures of it online. He looks ridiculous. It's kind of impressive, though.
Vexy has a bad headache, so I think she's looking at Cavill pictures in the background. Poor woman.
Polishing the Vex cannon.
Yeah.
The hooded cannon.
Yeah, so he's going to Helm's Deep, and he sees the army, and he's like, oh shit.
You can take him.
Yeah, you got one guy. Yeah. Look at again. I can never get over how beautiful this movie looks.
Yeah,
like it's just, it doesn't matter how many times. It's just, oh my god, look at this.
This sweeping helicopter shot is particularly good, though.
Amazing, and look at that. Like you got these big mountains, and then this is a massive cat. Like Helm's Deep is huge, and look how tiny it looks inside them. It's just amazing how they use the scale.
Can only cut to the photo I've got you. It's a good time to. So there's the actual set in the daylight built in that quarry.
Wow! Oh, nice.
All made out of styrofoam.
Just to the right of it. Well, it's all about how you light it, baby. Just to the right of it is the beginnings of the Minas Tirith set, which they started building off to the right of this.
Yeah, off to the right.
They extended it when they knocked this down.
Nice.
So
that's pretty wild. Look at that.
Got, that's it under construction. And if you see the white area here on the right, that's where the Minas Tirith set starts to be being built next to it. You see. So there's the ramp. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
So there you go. Supposedly, this is an image of Elijah Wood right here. Playing.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty tame angle.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Hold on. There you go.
It's looking like worm tongue.
He does. Oh God.
Yeah.
Whitey, is that what you look like before you if you don't sleep for 3 days?
Actually, no. We got the image right here. There we go.
Oh my God. I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. Okay.
Is that Elijah now?
Well,
Sleep
on
is precious.
on Lance's last shot there of the castle off the side, this is what you get here when he's going up to the. It's pretty wild. It's pretty good. Get out of my way! Master Dwarf is like, oh, my boyfriend's back. Yeah, this is
Man, that shoulder though. Oof.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Oof.
Yeah, but that's smelling good.
Then he sees Legolas and he's like, oh, do you have my
You got my bling, bro.
my necklace bling,
bring
bro?
my bling back, you know.
Look how excited she looks. She's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
On a scale of one,
she looks good there. She looks decent there.
Yeah, she was just got done making out with a farm boy, and now she dropped down. She's like, okay.
Oh wait, he's back.
Hello, dude.
Somebody get me a bucket. Put it underneath me. There she goes. See, she's like, ah. Now bring me a Gatorade. I have to replenish my but yeah, I mean, she's but the thing is, the part here where she goes from this face is because he gets his, what is that thing called? The elvish necklace thing that he was given. She sees it and she's like, oh yeah, I forgot he's taken. Like, oops.
The star of something. I don't know.
Star, yeah, it's like I love this scene where he walks through the door. He just pushes the door open like a badass.
Yeah, in slow motion.
Yeah, I've been riding a horse
Everyone's
and dead basically for like 2 days. God knows how long it's taken in real time, and he's just like, whatever.
Yeah,
this guy's like, oh, he's like, I was hoping he was dead.
There we go.
But yeah, it's his face is priceless here. But yeah, again, look how beautiful these sets are. It's like they really did a great job with all this.
Get the light pouring in through the windows there. He's like coming over here to tell Theoden, like, look, you don't know what's coming. He's like, I'm fine with what's coming. He's like, no, man, you don't know.
Yeah, nobody can penetrate my walls. Like, whoa.
Yeah. Those walls look a lot shorter in certain scenes.
Yeah, they do. They do. What would you have me do? And he's basically just like, yeah, listen, we know we're gonna fucking get annihilated here. But yeah, we gotta. Yeah,
where was Gondor?
Yeah, where was Gondor?
Where was Gondor?
Where is? You must call for aid. We're not. What did he say? Like, we're not so. What the hell is the line?
We're not so lucky in our friends.
Lucky in friends as you. Yeah. It's like, well, he's like, I'm trying to tell you, I can help, asshole. Like, just
Where was Gondor when I had those unpaid parking tickets? Where was Gondor when I had to use a coupon at the lunch line? Where was?
Oh, yeah, this is where we get weird. They're gonna meet up with all the other tree people, and they're gonna gather and then talk about if they're gonna go.
They're gonna
war
say hello for like a whole day.
2.5 days. Yeah.
Like, takes a long time to.
I like
say
this
hello.
shot though. I like this over the head shot where you see them all coming into the middle of the
the emote.
Emote, yeah. Many have come. Well, you guys been asleep for a while. I would hope so.
So, that morning wood.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Aragorn's pissed off because he's like, these people are they're not real soldiers. How are they going to survive this? And this is the part where she basically says she loves him without saying it, or does she actually say it?
She kind of says it indirectly.
It's kind of clear. I mean, even this guy understands that she's into him.
Yeah. If he knew he was going to die, he could have got a quickie. I'm just saying.
He never turns her down properly though. Here,
I've got to go to bed.
Oh, okay, Lance, buddy.
I'm gonna miss all the good stuff and orcs
That's
on
okay.
catapults and all the rest of it. But yeah, I've got this script deadline, so I want.
Yeah. Go take care of your stuff, man.
Take care,
No
Lance.
worries, Lance.
Yeah.
We love you, Lance.
But yeah, just to let you know, I secured another interview today. So, yeah.
With who?
I've got one of the cast of Andersonville coming on.
Very
the movie about
the South will rise again.
So
You wish.
he's gonna be coming on after February the 1st. And
Nice.
then you definitely want to tune in to the Ron Underwood interview, the guy who directed Tremors, because there's going to be some surprise special guests on that interview.
Ooh.
Nice.
Spicy.
They're going to blow people away.
Whoa, well, anything with blowing people away, I'm there, buddy. I'll be watching anyway.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Sorry I can't stay.
No, you're good, buddy. Thanks. We always love
Bless,
having you on, man.
Lance, I'll send you a link for tomorrow. So just keep
Yeah,
your
no
eyes
worries.
open.
Vex,
Yep.
keep polishing those cannons. And
Oh, definitely will, sir. Definitely will.
Speak soon. Take care.
Later,
Be around,
buddy.
Lance.
And then he was gone. Love Lance. Lance is awesome. Yeah, so we just get a little montage here of all the. So they're taking everybody. Any man
Conscription.
that could fight. Yeah, the women, kid, small. It doesn't matter. You're gonna fight.
Small chihuahuas.
Small chihuahuas, babies.
Yeah, little chihuahua babies. If they can hold a dagger in their teeth, they're fighting.
If you could crawl, you're gonna fight.
Yeah, but the women hit the women folk back.
Ooh.
I actually did put trivia together for this one, unlike the last
okay.
one. So
Okay. I didn't know if we were gonna do trivia, but I forgot you said you might. So who's
Yeah.
here now? Poor Jacob.
I know.
Poor Jacob.
It's like he's dying and being resurrected. He's already dead.
I know.
That's why
I
we're
thought he
here.
left, and I was like, "Oh, take care."
It's like, I'm still here, Jay.
I'm not dead.
You're like, he was such a nice guy.
Yeah. We loved him in memoriam. Jacob Ironside.
Oh, and he's back. He's back. Okay.
No, he's good. We're good. We're good.
I'm back.
Yeah, this is where Legolas is kind of losing hope, right? And he's just like, yeah, they're gonna die. Like, and Aragorn's like, well, fuck, I'll die with them, really loud.
Yeah, he's talking shit. He's like one of those Korean chicks doing your nails or something like that, you know, talking a different language, talking shit like, look at them, they're stupid white people. They don't know what they're doing. Their cuticles are all flayed everywhere.
You got to do the accent though.
Pink tongue
We
too.
Oh. You come back 1 hour.
Roll you in.
I like this part. Do we like this part where they're putting the armor on and it's got like the lighting and the music? It's
I know. I want that lighting, dude. Just for wiping
Dude, look
my
at
ass
that.
in the morning. You're like,
when I get up right before work and I'm in the bathroom, like
you can find, you know, you got a lint roller. You're trying to get hairs off of you. You need that light. Is Gandalf back there hiding?
What is going on? It's a good montage. I actually like it.
I love that it was a beautiful moment. Yeah.
Oh, somebody! I got visuals with
that kid right there.
His little freckly hair.
That kid right there. It's like, oh, that kid's not gonna make it. Not gonna make it past
He's like,
first.
That's little white.
We don't see him again. He's done.
He's like, my name's Jeff.
Why do I have to
They
do
cooked
this?
him. The orcs ate that kid.
Look at those teeth on this fucking
Put
guy.
him in a
What
cook
the
pot.
hell?
What's with the helmet? Like he's just got this.
Looks intimidating as shit, man.
Yeah.
There's like eye holes.
It looks
Yeah,
dumb,
the look,
but it looks
the look
dumb
for
on
these
top.
guys is
It's like the helmets purposely give them down.
good. I like it.
It's like, look at me. I got the Batman signal on my
Looks like the Batman. Yeah, that's Affleck's Batman.
I just saw their different shapes on their helmet as like rank.
Yeah.
Very well. Yeah, that's true.
Here's the
My
close-up
Batwing's
shot.
bigger than your Batwing.
Gives him downs.
It's a close-up shot of their newly
That's cool.
adapted
That's a cool
software,
shot.
Massive.
Yeah.
So these are full digital
Yeah.
autonomous
that.
characters, which is great. Video
is
games
amazing.
don't even look this good now, so pretty-
good point.
pretty wild for the time.
How long is this guy going to stand in front of the fucking light, though, man? It's like we get it.
It takes a long time to put armor on, man.
That is true, though. Yeah, that is true.
Blinded by the light.
Oh god, now we got karaoke. What the hell is this stream doing? What are we doing?
All right, so did
by the way-
any of you
Sorry,
see
Price.
Spawn in 1997?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, okay, so at one point when they're in hell fighting and all that, you see this crowd of different, other spawns and shit like that, know, and you see like all of them like cheering and whatever,
Screaming at one time, yeah.
It looked so terrible. So
Well, from 1997, yeah.
this is the upgrade that we get from there to there, from then to then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's
Massive
a pretty
upgrade.
big difference, yeah.
5
What
years.
are we gonna say, Price?
That song that he was singing, "Blinded by the Light," most
Mhm.
people think that the singer says that he's wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Revved
What?
up like a deuce.
That's what he
Like a
says.
deuce.
No, wrapped up like a douche. That's what
Deuce.
most people think he says.
That's what
And
they
then-
think he says.
Yeah,
Mm.
rolled up like a douche.
Yeah.
Another boner in the night or something like that. That's what people think, you know. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody-
Vex excited again.
Nobody understands what that guy is saying. I guess it's revved up like a deuce, but I'm even
Yeah,
I for
he
years thought he
It
he
sounds
was
like
wrapped.
douche.
I thought he was wrapped up like a douche. That's what I thought for years.
It's
Well, that's what
revved
I-
up like a deuce. Another
Yeah.
runner in the night.
uh-huh.
Oh,
Now
learn
just
something
read
new
all
every
those
day.
lyrics and
But
listen
yeah,
to
go
that
ahead.
song one
Continue
day.
on, Vex.
No. I'm just saying, one day, take your time, go and read that entire song.
I don't want to though.
You throw the
I
word
like it better than-
calliope, a calliope. Yeah, you have.
I like
If
it better
you-
the way that Price like says it though. It's
If you
more fun.
listen to it and you think wrapped up like a douche, it'll never sound like anything else to you again.
That's true. No, you,
I
you're
just want to listen to Blinded by the Light now, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's got a kick-ass guitar solo.
It's a great.
It
song.
does.
Don't
Who
listen
started
to
this
the
whole
radio
thing anyway?
You're fucking singing.
Somebody started singing it.
Who
so I'm just
started
like,
it?
oh,
You did. Jay.
Douche.
wrapped up like a
Yeah.
douche.
Oh, sorry.
So here we're about to get some
Yeah.
comedy relief whenever Gimli's chainmail
I'm
falls. all the way
sorry.
to the
I'm
floor.
sorry. Yeah, like Lisa's like, I'm sorry, buddy. He's like, "Oh, it's
Speaking,
okay, bro."
of songs you misunderstood, I used to think the Secret Agent Man song was
Secret
Secret
Agent Man.
Asian Man.
Asian. Oh, that's great. Secret Asian man. I like it.
This is the
I can see
first
that.
song I learned on guitar. All right. So we
This is where
got
the elves. This is where the elves. Now, this was not in the book, right? The elves do not come to help them.
No,
Hell no.
Correct.
That is
He's
correct.
all, hell no. So do we like this edition? Were we like, all right, it makes sense for the movie, but not for
it,
the.
it held no bearing.
I liked it. I thought it was
In-
cool
in-
because we
Mind
don't
it.
really get to see
the
anything of the elves otherwise. So
Yeah.
This guy doesn't look like an elf either. Like this guy right
What
here.
does he look
it
like?
do you
doesn't
mean?
say it.
Why are you picking on everybody today, Jake?
Well, he just doesn't
It
portray an
doesn't
elf.
say it in the book, but at the same time, oh wait, never mind.
He covered his
forgot.
ears. So you
Never
can't
mind.
this
really
guy's
tell.
so elf looking. What do you mean, Jay?
No. Look at
Yes,
that
but
thick
like-
face. He doesn't look like a
No.
twink at all. He looks like he's been chewing on lambus bread for 2 months.
Eating too much lambus bread, yeah. Well, it
He
he's
looks
chewing
like he
on
should be
something
drinking
else.
a keg in university somewhere. He doesn't look like an elf. like, like
What's happened
Yeah.
to my show? What is going on here? Yeah, I was fine with this. Yeah, whatever. Like you said, amateur. They're doing something at least because the elves are just kind of shoved to the side, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, in
bit
the books, you know,
Bit more
they-
trivia
at
with that
that.
last shot. Buddy missing the eye is actually a real dude that doesn't have an eye that they hired.
No shit.
Fun fact. Yeah,
Nice. That's
kind of
badass.
neat.
It's a nice shot here. I like how they have the this looming shot of this military. It's fucking scary, man. This massive
he-
army coming.
we couldn't tell if he was winking or not. That's cool.
Oh god, you sick bastard. You know, I hope you don't lose an eye someday.
we fire when he winks. Oh, fire!
What's going on?
Isn't he the one who lets loose the first arrow, anyways?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
'Cause He's fucking he couldn't see. He didn't realize the arrow was loaded. He couldn't see it. So-
I'll give you guys the look when I'm ready to go. We always found Tom was kind of shifty eyed.
oh god, you guys are sick. Look at this. You guys, I like it.
I'm not making fun of the disabled, but we got a midget who can't see the
Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. Do you think we're politically correct here? Nope.
They get the best parking spots. What are you talking about?
That dude's right up front. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I tell you
They
what, though, I
probably
I
also
love-
have a deaf mute girl named Echo fighting too.
Oh god. Oh,
they're gonna
God,
win.
bro. Yeah, I like when it starts raining and the sound design where you can hear the tin off their armor, the rain hitting.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
that was neat.
Little subtle thing.
Yeah, right here, geek detective. Right here, that was funny.
yeah, that was good because he can't see over the thing. He's
Mhm.
jumping. It was good. It
That was a
funny.
good moment of levity during all that crap, you know.
All that what's about to happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't have a good battle scene. Did the scene come up already with the lightning and Legolas's eyes lighting up kind of?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, this is where they're like, all right, everybody just kind of stand down. The orcs are being intimidating, and this guy's like, I still can't see shit. I'm 4 feet tall.
What's happening?
What's happening here? There he is. Look.
Uh-huh.
Shaky
No one
guy
would
over
ever
there.
make their archers actually hold like that, though.
Why
It's
did that kid
ridiculous.
up there
No, like,
fighting?
yeah, let's
No,
waste their
the
arms.
kid-
Yeah.
Like, I have a
The
70
kid
pound
needs to
bow.
be
I
up there
couldn't hold that.
fighting. I'm telling you,
I agree, Jacob. Let him out there fighting.
he hid. When you
Oh,
were looking
he's like,
for help.
oh shit.
Like, awkward moment.
Uh-oh.
Shot my own man. Damn it.
Yeah, and then this is a lot. See this, and then again he kicks it off, and he's like, "Don't fire!" He's like, "You stupid old bastard." Then this is where he tells him, "Hit him under the neck areas where they're weakest,
Just below the neck and beneath
just
the
below
arm.
the neck." Yeah, yep. There you go. This
He
guy's
says it in
having
Elvish too.
yes, he does. And then this is where it just ensues from here, and it just goes on for like what did we say? Like at least the last 45 minutes of the movie is just nonstop.
It's
Pretty
great
well.
though. It's
They intercut it very cleverly with the slow tree stuff, which is good because like
Yeah,
you get the
yeah.
impression that it's still happening while we're not there.
Yeah.
So they don't
What were
have
you
to
gonna say,
like play
Bryce?
by play the entire thing.
no, I'm saying that even though it's long, this part, I still enjoyed it.
Oh no, it's not. It's long in the good sense, where it's not
I like-
overly long. It just makes sense. It's perfect. Yeah, I agree.
So according to this, the Jackson just really wanted to see the eye hole.
Thanks, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where they find out that this is where he tells them, yeah, you're not orcs, and he's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like you've been talking for
Look
how
at that
long?
face. That
Yeah,
acts
he's pissed.
so well right here. He's like, "Are you telling me?"
Yeah. Then he
these
goes on to this
self-producing
whole.
pieces of shit have been talking about her.
I
they're
love
like-
Treebeard's response though. It's so funny because he's basically saying what everyone's been thinking about the trees the whole time. Like we never
Yeah.
say anything at Old Entish unless it's worth
Yeah.
taking a long
Thank you, saying
time.
so. Yeah.
to say.
Oh, God.
Well, speak
So good.
English.
Speaking,
Say it in Spanish. So
and then this
we
fucking
can-
guy. So you got them sneaking up that back way up to where the door is. It's like this guy has to fucking open his mouth and go, "Oh, is this all you got?" It's like,
Yeah.
dude, do you not like? Are you not aware of the 1 week? Obviously, you're not thinking. Well, they have these things they can create that'll blow up the. But it's like,
And it
Man,
says
I would have
name-
filled up that culvert 100%.
dude,
There's no
that's what
way
I'm
I was going to
saying.
leave that shit open.
Just
Look
leave
Because
it
it's so
wide
small,
open.
you could fill that in like half an hour with
Yeah,
the army
really.
of 300 men. Come on.
He says his name all weird. He goes, "Is this all you have, Sarrow Man?
Yeah, Saruman.
Sarrow Man?"
And it's like, but and
With
I
a
gotta say,
hillbilly
like,
accent.
yeah, yo,
That's all you got. That's all
Saruman.
you got. That's all you got. That's all
This
you
ain't
got,
nothing, y'all. I
Saruman?
tell you what, by God, hell.
But I mean, okay. So this is a stupid question. Did they used a miniature to blow this up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And
They
you
only
can
had
tell.
one chance to do it,
That's
so they
pretty
set
good.
up like 900 cameras.
What a great scene, though, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just like, oh god, and everybody's kind of just like, what is going on here? What happened? And then they come to and they realize, oh shit, there's a giant hole in the wall now.
Unleash
it's-
the penetrator.
I mean, look at that. Now imagine
Yeah.
you're as cocky as you are, and then you start seeing this. You're like, it's over. Like we're done. There's
Oh,
nothing
shit,
you can
yeah.
do. It's, what do you do? How do you stop this? But you keep fighting. But yeah, Price's reasons, right? It's just one. There's battle scenes in movies that can drag on. It's like this one though. It's just perfect.
Well, it's
Like,
got
you're not
beats,
bored
right?
at all. Yeah,
Once,
and because, like
once
you said,
more
because
to
they
the breach
take
there,
away.
orcs.
Because they do
Get 'em,
interchange
boys.
between the trees like this with the trees and then back to the battle, it's enough of a break to pull you back into the fight. Like it's you're right, Amateur. It's well done. It's well edited and the pacing's well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
But I also agree that in the hands of lesser directors and lesser productions, this could have been 40 minutes of
Oh, yeah.
snooze disasters. And more often than not, it actually is a snooze.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It
Because
could
when
have
you
easily
watch
been monotonous. Yeah.
like when you watch the Rings of Power battle scenes, there's
Right.
nothing to them. There's no depth, there's nothing. Not only
You-
because you hate the characters, but it's just sorry. It's just
I really felt like there was something that they could lose here, you know.
yeah, there were stakes here.
I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, okay, this is actually bad. We might see little Jeff get killed, you know.
Or you get
Yeah,
like
not only
Battle of the
that-
Bastards, where it's just the enemy is just so ridiculously competent, it's like doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that face. That's what happens when Whitey can't eat his chickens.
That looks like when I haven't ate enough fiber.
We want some bran. But no, yeah, and then they're trying to talk. He's trying to talk him out of this, and he's like, "No, we can't." He's trying to tell him there's not going to be anything left if we don't help. Like, we don't help. Fuck the
This
Shire.
is the
go back.
voice, the big voice, saying like,
Yeah.
listen, if we don't fight, there won't be,
There won't be anything to go back to.
this
So,
is no
like,
longer a situation where we can just say like, this isn't my fight.
Yeah.
It is your fight, no matter what. It's coming
It
to you.
is.
One thing I really like about those two as hobbits, Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd, is you really accept the fact that they're, like 3'6". They feel small. Just the way that
Right.
they act, the way that they move, they really nailed that. They don't feel like 6 foot tall humans. They really did a great job with that. Like the way they like manipulate each other when they move, they overact and stuff. It's very, very well done. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, you're right. It's just fantastic. And then again, these scenes are great. Did we get the scene where he slides down the stairs with the shield? Did that happen?
Hell yeah, man!
Okay, that was fucking
Superhero
great.
Legolas.
Yeah, that was badass. But yeah, you get the whole thing going on here, and then the ladders. It's just great, and it's not done. You know how some battles are filmed where everything's just super. I mean, there's chaos happening, but it's filmed well. You can still see what's going on, who's fighting who. It's not Michael Bay fucking Transformers where you don't know what's what.
Well, there's a
gonna
point to
bring
it, right?
this
Like
up.
there's a gate here, there's a wall here, there's an opening now. We got to defend here. Like there's plot points to the battle, which is huge for helping it make sense.
Yeah,
like it's actually split up into parts.
Yeah, and he gets stabbed.
It's actually better than the book in a lot of ways. The book,
I was going to ask.
this battle scene's very short.
Yeah.
You kind of get the gist of it, but it's mostly glossed. Like Tolkien wasn't really good at writing action.
Okay, I was going to ask.
It was all about
you.
the setup and describing
Well-
what people look like while they're doing it. That's
So let me ask the book people, the book nerds. Just kidding. Like, see, you reading the books, and seeing battle scenes play out like you were saying. It's not as it just plays out better in the movie. But like seeing this on screen for the first time, it must be incredible. Like you're like, even if it's not word for word the same.
I did see the movies before I read the books because I was like 8 when this came out. So.
Okay.
Well, you never would have experienced Boromir's, death and all that the same way if you just read the book.
No.
When you see the movie, you actually like. I mean, I don't care who you are. If that didn't kind of impact you a little bit,
yeah, like the three things that the movies absolutely improve on over the books is Boromir's death, way better.
Mm-hmm.
Just Boromir is a better character in the movies, and then Helm's Deep, the whole Battle of Helm's Deep, and then Gollum and Frodo fighting for the ring on the edge, and then Frodo having to like reach up to Sam and like make the decision between, suicide ring shit and wanting to live on. It's not like that in the book at all. Actually, if you read the book, you would probably be pretty pissed off at how it's written.
No
it's just
kidding.
like, what? I won't spoil
kidding.
it for anyone who wants to read it, but it's
and
not
even
as
these
good.
scenes, even these scenes here. Sorry, Jay, go ahead, buddy.
No, I was just gonna. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out there. I was just gonna ask, like in the books of Return of the King, I don't remember them describing the backstory for Gollum. That was added in for the movie, right?
Gandalf describes him a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
Not as much
He
as
said he
here.
was used to be a hobbit. And
Yeah,
It
I
was
think
very
Gandalf
brief.
describes it to Frodo when they're still back in Rivendell, or maybe when they were in Moria.
This
A
is
little
the
fuzzy on
scene
that.
where I went all retard in the beginning of the show and gave a story about the when Vex called me autistic. About this.
No, I'm gonna
the
straight up
shot-
call you a retard for it now. You fucking retard. All right,
Okay,
continue.
well, I gave you the okay. I mean, I basically called myself a retard. This is that scene where you can hear the guy saying "fuckers" in the background when he cuts the. Here, I'm gonna real quick. I'm just gonna play this for everybody because I'm retarded apparently.
yes, your tism.
So this has
Yeah.
become
But yeah,
now Mischief, Mayhem, Movies, and Retards.
Retards and tisms.
MMR.
Are tisms.
MMR.
Now, I think the audio should be working, so let me know. But if you really, when the ladder starts falling back, when he cuts the, you
I
can
can't hear
somebody
it.
go, fuck you, Eddie.
I can't hear it.
All right, hold on. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
Did they
Yeah.
digitally alter it to make it not sound like that?
I think
so.
so.
It was no, it's
you go.
in the DVD copies, but on all
Yes.
the digital copies on release, it is edited out. So you can only
Let me see if I
find
can
this,
play it
if not
again.
on YouTube, then on the
Rated-
original DVDs.
The original DVD. Yeah, I'll play it
Rated
again.
R Lord of the Rings.
Is it on the
Yeah.
extended edition or just on the theatrical one?
I believe this is the original one. Yeah, because the extended ones they changed. I was told they changed some things with the audio, but yeah, if you listen
Yeah.
again, let me see if you can-
They did a lot of editing for the extended.
it's great. Like I was told this, and we were like, "Wait, what?" And then yeah, there it is. You could actually hear it. It's fucking crazy.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I never. All the times I've seen this damn movie, I've never noticed that.
They
was
say
like,
the
wow.
dirty dirt.
In the TV versions, did they used to show it with this inside?
That I don't
the what?
remember.
I wonder
I
at what
honestly don't
point they
remember.
figured it out.
Somebody had to point it out, or maybe, yeah. I mean, obviously, maybe it was one of those things that just kicked around the internet, or not even just the internet, but just in general, and the rumor got
Has this
around.
been
I don't
on
know.
TV? Was this on TV?
Oh, this movie's been on TNT for like, or TBS,
Really?
whatever.
Oh,
Every
sure, yeah.
I don't
like-
watch cable. I don't have cable.
no, neither do I. I'm saying like, even now, I don't have it. My parents have cable, so like every time I'm at their house, I swear to God, it's like 7 times a year. The Lord of the Ring trilogy is playing.
Yeah.
On
Well,
some,
that's how long it takes to play the movie until it
The
gets done with all the
extended
commercial breaks.
Right,
Yeah,
with the,
man.
with the commercials, it's just not worth it to watch it on a channel like that.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
like every 8 minutes you get a commercial. It's like, fuck, this is gonna be a while.
It's annoying. Oh, but a movie, yeah, that's why when you watch it, it's literally like 5.5 hours instead of like the 3.5. Or
Nice
it's
freeze frame.
you look at that, right? He
That's
takes
amazing.
a freaking, yeah. Look at that, right in the chest.
It's got like a ballista bolt right to the chest. Yeah.
That looks like it
Prob-
would hurt a little bit.
Probably
yeah.
saying something really British right there too.
Oi!
Oi, mate! Beans
off,
and
mate.
toast.
Oh bollocks! Yeah, but again, it just plays out so well. And then he's like, "All right, you know what? Let's pull them all back. We're done. We're getting overrun." Yeah, it's
I
great.
love
And
this shot though, where it's
Dude.
sweeping over and there's
Yes.
like multiple layers of like different sets.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because like
so good.
when you look
Yeah.
at the Hornburg, only really the footwell, like the footways on top, are actual
Yeah.
set, and then
See if I
it's
can
like
pull
where
it
you're
up.
looking down at the orcs. That's all blue screen. So it's
Oh,
a
look at
real
that.
set mixed with digital elements. Oh, it's
it's
so
done well.
good.
Yeah,
It's
You
done
can't
really well.
tell.
Really
You
good.
cannot fucking tell, even today. on
hey,
a
hey,
giant
Cannoli,
screen.
what's a
Yes,
party
ma'am.
trail?
Am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Nas says Cannoli. Explain what a party trail is to your wife. Gooch, I'm assuming you know what's a party trail.
Gooch, yeah, you know what, Bloss?
Isn't that where you don't
Um,
shave your pubes and it gets all like weird?
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no, no.
Explain. Gooch, you would know. Come on, explain it.
It's
Gooch.
I'm gonna assume that he's talking about the old diarrhea trail that
Oh, because his tummy hurts. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So he's
Down
Down
leaving.
your ass? Is that what you're
He's
trying to
leaving
say, Nas?
droplets. You know how like a dog shits like while they
Yeah.
when they're
Sounds
sick
like you
while they're
need to do
walking.
less anal, Nos, and that will clear the problem for you.
Just wait till Nosferatu.
He
Rain
says he
party,
always
baby.
has a tummy ache. It must be because he's taking it up the ass all the time.
You know what a party trail. You don't want to know. Jay's been around, man. He got a wild past, bro.
it's from all the blow. He's my contact. He's a cartel. He's with the cartel.
Oh shit! Treasure
so speaking
trail.
of
There
Lord of
you
the
go.
Rings,
No,
Yeah,
that's that's not the party trail, Nos. That's the
No,
landing
that's
strip.
treasure trail.
Yeah, treasure trail or landing strips.
excuse me.
Party
You
trail.
brought this
Landing
up.
strip is the women's waxed one. That's not the tummy trail.
we
That's when
don't talk.
woman waxes her pubes into just a strip. That's a
party
landing
trail
strip.
mix.
Why do we just go?
Vex is
what is-
correct.
Vex is
Thank you.
correct. When is she
I
not?
can
though?
cooperate.
You are very small. Well, thanks for that fucking compliment, piece of shit.
So
We
what
all
do you
can't
think
be
about all
giant
this?
trees.
Price of Reason?
Yeah, Price. What do you think about how? Yeah, what do you think? What we've gotten so far? Do you like the mixing between the trees and the battle back and forth?
I hate the trees.
I don't hate the trees, but I admit that they do sometimes slow things down. But in this situation, because it's so intense, that battle. What?
Wait. What?
What did I say? Did I say something naughty accidentally? What did I say?
No, it's
Stop
not.
trade wrecking Price.
I don't think
No,
it's you.
I just saw Nos just timed out.
Oh, did he get timed? He
What
got
did I
timed
say?
out? No, it's not you. It's not you. It's the chat, Price. You're good. You're good. It's,
Oh my god.
Sorry.
The
No,
Nos
I
get
have to
timed
know
out?
now.
Did he get
No,
timed out?
Placid did. Nos timed
Oh,
Placid out.
Nos. Placid said, "Take Nos's wrench away." And Nos is like, "Fuck you. I'm gonna time you out now." What is happening? This is the best MMM ever. I swear to God. I'm so glad you could all be here for this. Oh my God.
I think things fell
sorry.
apart with one eye.
I'm sorry, Price. We get a little crazy sometimes.
No, it's okay. I wasn't really saying anything important. This is more.
No,
important,
I
actually.
feel bad because you were in the middle of a.
Yeah, it was just it wasn't anything serious.
I'm retarded. People are having diarrhea trails.
Check
People are
the
getting
chat
timed
again. Check the chat again.
Vex has lost all control.
She's got her own party trail going on.
Oh, if Flaccid now wants help from the Italians. Yeah, screw you.
Oh, now you want to help?
Yeah, you want help from the
Buddy.
Italians? Screw you, buddy.
Now you need favors, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Italian people are evil. Now you want favors.
You come to me on the day of the Mischief Mayhem movie for some help of all days.
Broke my headphones. I did. I broke them. They're not working anymore. Oh God. Okay, those are broken. But anyway,
For real?
I snapped the freaking wire out.
Oh jeez.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, so I gotta clip that whole segment out. That is fantastic. Oh God, you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, this is an MM Civil War.
How dare you, Nos? You just earned yourself another timeout.
Oh, last pulls the yeah. What do you mean your side? You're one of us.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Awesome.
Oh
awesome.
my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys are freaking
This
crazy.
is one of the best nights. Oh my God.
This is- anyway, something's burning in the distance. Yeah, this is where they get to.
Oh my God.
Oh, now some of you
Nos,
know.
stop. You can't time someone out for that long.
Why is it? I can't breathe.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, this is what you brought up. Isn't that what we were talking about? His trails have died. Never mind. I can't do this.
How did we get on this tangent?
I don't know. It's all Vex's fault. She got the giggles.
Oh.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, you ever just leave a trail of diarrhea? Like
Yeah. And getting
Gollum
people
does
taken-
all the time.
getting people timed out.
That's
on
how
the
they tracked
street.
him down. Yeah, Aragorn,
Yeah.
Gandalf. Yeah,
Oh,
My
white
precious, my precious.
Give them that high
White
protein diet. Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry. While y'all were being
What?
super serious, I had to play around.
Oh, I can't do this. Anymore. I can't do it anymore. Anyway,
dude, if they ever do a spoof of the Lord of the Rings, though, he should 100%
That's the
play
guy.
Gollum.
Yeah,
know it,
that's the guy.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
It's
I'm
precious.
sweating.
Back to these
Anyway,
hobbits.
back to the movie. Yeah, the hobbits are on top of a tree. So the tree beard sees the trees are destroyed, and he's like, "All right, fuck you guys, we're going to war."
Yeah, and see,
My friends
so
are all
his buddy
dead.
here was,
Oh.
like, got the word put on him, like there won't be
No
a show to go
promises,
back
kiddo.
to.
No promises. It's Vex's fault. She fucking killed. Oh my God, that was great. Oh, the Vex giggle.
Well, speaking of bush,
Yeah.
The landing strip. It's a landing
This is a landing strip.
it's the
Yeah,
most aggressive bush in cinema since
Bro.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, he comes to life. The trees come to life, and they're like, "All right, we're going here. We're going in after Sauron." He's pissed off. They killed his friends. Man. Yeah, they killed his friends.
They done burnt my trees.
I gotta mute myself. I'm laughing too much.
I can't. Oh, poor Frodo, man. He just can't get a break. Just being dragged around. They're trying to protect this city, and it's just like it's not going to work, dude. And this is where what's that creature called again that's flying around, Amateur? I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I forget.
Fell
The,
beast.
uh,
A lot of people call it a
Fell
Nazgul
beast
because of the way it's worded,
with
but
a
it's a fell beast.
Nazgul on it.
It's flying around looking for because he's getting closer. Like the ring's calling out to and then this beast is flying around, and Frodo starts ejaculating here.
Well, he's looking at a big, giant, flapping, uncircumcised penis. That's like coming at him.
What the hell is that?
I mean,
Great shot.
At least when
He's leading
Frodo goes emo, he doesn't do a dance number. So
True. That's true.
Spider-Man 3.
He's leaving a party trail of his own there.
This is a great shot, though. Look at that with this thing flying in. Yeah, this movie was shot beautifully. Look at him here. He's about the same. Yeah, he's Frodo's not feeling it anymore, man. And they were talking about that, right? I think in the first, like the closer he's getting, the more he senses that he's probably not. And Galadriel says that, right? Like he knows it's probably going to kill him, Frodo.
Yeah,
but he's still got to finish the mission. So,
well, the whole thing is too, like even if he gets rid of the ring, like it will take a part of him with it. So like he won't be whole anymore, which the movie doesn't really do a great job at describing. It's a lot better in the book. You get a much better sense for what the ring does, because like it even starts giving him kind of powers. Like he can see things, he can understand people better. Like it comes across a lot better in the books. They try to be subtle about it, and it's definitely there's some of that there for fans of the books, but I still think they could have done a better job explaining in that instance.
Well, I mean, they had 5 endings in the third movie.
But they fucking make up for it with scenes like this, though, coming up where they ride out in the dawn and all this shit. Yeah,
this part's great. Where he's telling him ride for pride, and he's like, for your people, and then this is where he remembers what Gandalf said, right? What is it on the 5th day? Look to the whatever.
That was too many H's. Go back. That was too many H's in one sentence.
The horn of Helm will ring in the deep one last time. Gimli gets all fucking excited. I'm gonna blow that fucking horn, man.
Yeah.
I fixed my headphones now. I'm happy again.
Yay! Now you can hear the horn of Helm Hammerhead.
Yay! Squeaka, what's up, Squeaka? Welcome to the show.
Go back 5 minutes, Squeaka.
Don't go back, Squeaka.
I'm clipping that out. Oh my god,
you have to.
I have to do. I have to.
Why do you have to clip it out? It was good.
No. I meant like clip it and put it on my other.
I thought like you were gonna remove it from the site. No. People won't be able to hear.
Some reasons. Like, what are you? Stop being retarded, Greg. Stop being retarded, Cannoli. Vex already called me a retard. It's okay. I was, but this is a great scene. Yeah, this is like you have nothing less to lose. Just go. Just.
Because you're either going to die in a hole or you're going to die outside of your hole.
Because he doesn't know what Gandalf's plan is, right? He just says, "I'll meet you wherever I go," but I don't know what he's going to do. Like we're outnumbered.
Go back. What were the names of those troops right there? One more.
Sorry.
Eorlingus.
So the house of... How nerdy do you want my explanation to be?
No, go ahead. Be nerdy.
Okay.
Go to town.
Jacob's going again.
Right now, this sounds like kind of... never mind, go ahead.
So the House of Eorl, as it's pronounced, Eorl, that's like the house that established their sort of nation. So when he calls them Eorlingas, that's like, in their language, that's like Rohirrim, kind of.
Okay.
So the House of Eorl is like where they come from.
Okay.
Like Aragorn's from the House of Elendil, and
So if
And,
you went down on one of the daughters, it would be giving her Eorlingus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's up?
Just don't
Orange
give
Hat?
her the Helm Hammer hand.
Are they?
No.
Are they?
He can't handle the Helm Hammer hand.
Are they? Allies with the Cunnilingus?
Oh Jesus Christ!
What?
No, they're kind of sneaky.
What is happening? Blah. Send you. You know what Italians do to lawyers?
Yes.
Jay, tell him, Jay.
Cement shoes. Cement shoes
shoe.
with lawyers.
Wait, Aerolingus
Oh.
is oral sex with a depressed donkey. Oh my god,
Oh.
you guys are freaking crazy tonight, man.
Do it harder.
By the way, welcome to the show, Orange Hat.
Yes, in Orange Hat, Ao means horse. That's why a lot of their
Kayla!
names have that. So Aomir, Aowin.
Wait, Vex is giggling again. What happened now?
Sorry, I muted Nos again.
He's a vampire. He'll just keep coming back, man.
I was gonna say you can't really get rid of him, can you?
Is this your
Welcome
VA
to the
Turner moment turned around?
Honestly,
He was in the chat. Did you see
Somebody
the
mute
moment?
the moment was when Flaccid was looking for help from us Italians. That was the moment.
Yeah. Somebody help me. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you, buddy. You hate us. So
You
sorry.
greasy wops, help me.
Yeah. He's still fucking derogatory toward when he needs our help. I love it. You wops. So they write out here, and this is where this is again another great shot. Look at that. Oh, it's great. And these are the people that were kicked out of the kingdom, right? From Worm Fuck, whatever his name was, and
Yep.
the army, and
the group of the Rohirrim Riders.
Rohirrim. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
This is great. Sorry, God. What are you gonna say, buddy?
I was just saying, in the books, he doesn't just kick out like a whole swath of his army. He just puts Aomir in jail, essentially.
Oh, so they
And then Gandalf just sort of runs around the countryside during the battle, like gathering up all the scattered men,
yeah, dude,
including the
shot.
dude that's supposed to be running Helm's Deep. I think his name was Elkenbrand.
This is one of my
We don't get to
favorite-
see him.
That's right. This is one of my favorite shots of the whole movie, man. Like the music and the build up, and then like the way the sun just comes up from behind and just
Yeah.
That was in the animation as well. That scene.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that
Look at
whole-
that.
Well,
Yeah,
the
that's
sun,
beautiful.
the sun coming over the horizon is in the books too. That's why it's in the animation too. But it's almost like nature is on their side, or like the world's on their side. Kinda.
Nothing will destroy an army faster than getting lit from behind by the scattered men.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Whitey, what the fuck? Vex is every time Vex giggles, I'm just looking out. Vex, are you okay?
So nerve.
Vex had some nerve with her rhinestone bedazzled forehead. Jesus. What the fuck is that?
It seems like she doesn't have a headache anymore.
No, she got rid of that fast.
I got a little bit high in my BRB moments.
Oh, there you go. Hold on, this is Vex.
Yeah, that's the mute. Right before she hits mute, this is her. Think you'll come again, peaches.
I will get.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. And I love this with the tree. And again, like for a lot of CGI here, it looks fucking amazing. It looks incredible. Trees coming to life, killing everybody, like getting set on fire. And then they open and I love Sauron here. He's like, oh shit. He's like, uh-oh. Like, what did he expect? Like, did he, like, I don't know how it is in the books, Amateur. Maybe explain.
That's Saruman.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
did he not know that the trees were going to come to life? Like, did he not expect it? Like, he's a wizard. Like, he should know that.
I think he just assumed that they wouldn't be like nothing would be able to arouse them because they've been asleep for so damn long that he just thought like there wasn't any power in Fangorn anymore.
He underestimated them.
He underestimated them. Yeah.
Okay, there's the word I'm looking for. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, the thing is, also he was probably mentally or magically focused on the battle. There at Helm's Deep.
He wasn't paying attention.
And then there's that, and he's also become a puppet of Sauron. So
yes,
we don't really know how much of his own faculties he's even has control over.
Do you think he's leaving trails?
He's probably
Like,
shit himself a few
trail,
times.
yeah.
Oh,
by now,
100%.
you know?
I do
That's why
not
he
want to know what it smells like in there right now.
he's all dirty and shit too. His things, yeah, that's gross. This is great though. These shots of the river opening up and
Orcs are used to it though.
There's salt
trails all
everywhere.
over the place.
yeah.
This part of the film is so ridiculously well paced, though. I have to say, we're cutting between like
Look
3
at that! Wow.
massively climactic moments,
Right.
and none of
Yeah.
them is stepping on the other's toes. It's
Look at the
I think
shot.
the editing in the second film is the best because it's
Yeah.
just they had such a fucking hard job trying to do
Yeah.
that middle chapter with no end, no real beginning. They did such a
They did a
bloody
great
good
job.
job wrapping it up.
That's a beautiful shot, man. Wow.
The thing is that if you were watching all these battles and you're dealing with Sauron and all this shit, are you really expecting trees to suddenly come and kick your ass? You know
No,
what I
you're
mean?
right. You're right. Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
it's true.
that's the last thing, and he's thinking of a million other things, and that's the one
Instead of
thing
that.
that I think he wasn't thinking about.
Oh,
See,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
he
the
didn't
thing is
account
that-
for the 2 hobbits either, though.
no,
Nope.
you're right.
Going
No.
into
Quick
Fangorn.
question:
Gotta-
in that shot with him with the ring there, Frodo with the ring.
Yes,
No,
he
was he
chooses
fil-
nails.
No, well, yeah, no, but
Clean
was he
fingernails
filming
for us.
Sin City at the same time when he was doing this? Because they both came out roughly the same time, did they not?
Sin City was like 2004, I think.
4? It was 2 years after, I thought. Yeah.
Well, this was so. Keep in mind that all 3 of the Lord of the
Oh.
Rings films were filmed back to back, starting in '98.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so yeah, because he acts
That's
very similar
crazy.
to this, like to the Frodo with the ring,
2005.
than he does with Sin City.
That's a good question.
I was
I
just
mean,
wondering because I
yeah,
forgot
no,
they did
Complaining
film
about
it all
Elijah
together.
Wood's range.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Damn.
that's exactly it.
Well, there you go. There's
The
some range right there.
The only thing I remember about Sin City is that Jessica Alba dances on the bar.
Mm,
We all do. Have you ever seen the there's 2 different cuts of the movie where they're
I
there's
can't
different...
I can't say that because my daughter looks like Jessica Alba, so no, that's a no-go.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not... I wasn't saying anything, Shay.
How you doing?
Come on.
I
couldn't
can't
have
look at her
known.
like that. I can't
Well,
look at her
that's-
like that. So
That's
it's
what
just
Jay
like a
does to
no-go.
all the men who think about
Yeah,
right here with this. Yeah, Frodo's a little pissed here, huh? Well, a little mad. Just saying, Sam's trying to help him, and the ring's like just kind of overtaking him here. And the poor Sam's always crying. Look at him. Don't you know you're Sam?
I like it when you're rough, but come on.
Yeah. I
And
like
he
when you
drops
stick
his
your
sword
sword in
and,
me. Yeah,
You're gonna buff that out of the sword.
I don't want
Scratch
you to
it
put
all
your
up.
sword in me so hard. What's up?
it's an elven
Metaphorically.
sword. You can't scratch it. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. By right, and this is where he gives his speech about like good in the world, and it's like
Yeah,
almost
this
like a
monologue
Rubik's-
is fantastic.
It's good though. No, it is. It is. It's good. It's good.
There's a very comical cut of Peter Jackson giving sort of like direction on this, and there's him doing this monologue, and it's so fucking bad. I think you can find it on the appendices. It must be on YouTube somewhere, but a must.
Can I
must
just say-
listen.
Can I just say, Jay, you son of a bitch, Jay Goodwin?
what did you
Jay-
say? Hold on.
Wait, what was your daughter's
What?
number?
All right, Jay. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry. You got a time out there, my friend.
Time out, buddy. Vex is the mod here. A high Vex with the giggles. Nothing to fuck with,
Oh,
man.
Gemma Lam is jumping on board.
Don't mess with it.
Lay off, you guys. Lay off.
Poor Jay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Max is
God.
gonna go 7-Eleven on your ass.
Oh,
They're
God.
the best. Those guys are the best.
Dude, you
We're
guys
already
are crazy.
triggering her with 2 towers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Sam. He does give a good speech. It's
Kayla.
inspiring. And like even Smeagol's like, oh shit, man. Like that was pretty deep.
He's like,
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Just put the
basically, like,
ring
you
back,
know,
man.
yeah, like, yeah. I'm leaving a trail of shit everywhere. It's horny jail. Gore King, it's not me, man. It's not me. I don't. You know better than to throw that raw meat into the chest. This is man's daughter, for God's sake.
I'm putting you back in the horny jail.
Oh God! Yeah, you know,
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
the king, he's like, you know, if you do this, you go back to your father. Basically, your life's forfeit. He's like, fuck it. After that speech, how could I not?
Yeah,
Like,
really.
Finally realized it. Yeah, and I love this where the orcs are running into the forest.
Yeah,
and
they're gonna. We're gonna go into the woods. See, if you don't suspect the trees of trying to harm you, all you sheeple are
That's
gonna
great.
die when the government comes. This is why you gotta be prepared.
Yeah, that was a great scene too. Because you know, just hearing it without seeing it was fucking great. And then yeah, it just kind of moves
Did the
along. And then
orcs
they
not
go-
wonder where did all these trees
No.
come from? They weren't here last night.
Yeah, where are these? No, they weren't paying attention, Jacob. I like these guys too.
No.
They're again the levity here, where they're just kind of going back and forth with how many people they killed, and
Yeah.
He's got my axe buried in his
in his
nervous system.
And these two fuckers just want to eat and get high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Sounds like a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
yeah, we know Vex. We know.
I was
They're
so
very,
excited
they're very
for them.
relatable.
When they eat
Yeah, I was
their
gonna say.
barrel of pipeweed, I'm very excited for them.
I was happy for them. Yeah, they find all the food. I don't know if I'd eat that chicken or turkey that was in the dirty
No.
water though. They put it back into the thing. I'm like, nah, dude, you're good. But
Well, they're probably
Well, yeah.
starving at this point too. So,
yeah, it's true.
really, like,
because
Yes.
keep in mind, they went straight from like being, you know, abducted by orcs, ran like cattle across the countryside
That's
for
true.
3 days, and then through the
That's
woods.
true.
What are they going to feed them? Water and nuts? Like,
Yeah. And he's like, that's not smoke this around Treebeard. It could be a relative. He's like, ooh,
Yeah.
I get it. Ballroom. Yeah, this was Treebeard's like, he's like, what the fuck you guys smoke? Don't worry about it, asshole. Go talk to your tree kin. Leave me alone.
yeah, just imagine this whole sequence of Isengard being taken down is just like
Yeah,
told
dude.
told as like an aside backstory by
Yeah.
Pippin later, which is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a book it's fine, but like if they did that in the film, holy shit, they just show up and it's already demolished. I'd be like,
Gone.
what?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this
You guys
is
run
where
out of
he,
money or something?
Yeah, what happened here?
This was the official fuck up right here.
Yep.
This is
Thank you, Bloss. You fucked it up, man. You started this whole thing. You gave Vex the giggles, and all
bless
hell
your
broke loose.
heart.
Bless your heart. Yeah, this is where they tell him where the path that Smeagol's taking them, and he's like, "No, fucker, that's not a
Why
good
does
idea."
what-
Could Faramir just tell them, okay, so Kareth Ungol. Ungol literally means spider.
Right.
Just mention that. Just say that. No, there's a dark terror. No, tell them there's a giant fucking demon spider.
Yeah, he's
Don't
not
go
warning
that
them.
way.
Well, then we wouldn't get a third movie, part of the third movie.
It's
That's
kind
my
of a
favorite
weird
part.
plot hole.
That's my
A
favorite.
little bit of a plot hole. You're right. I think, yeah, it was a little because I'm watching this again, and I'm like, yeah, why didn't he say something? He knows, obviously.
He knows
And
the
he's like,
language. He's a man of Gondor. He probably
Yeah.
speaks like that broken
And all-
Elvish that they speak. So
And then all
I
he
forget what it's
does is
called.
warn Smeagol. He's like, "Oh, if any harm comes," like, well, asshole, you could have fucking said something to the people, to the two hobbits who have this ring. Pretty important stuff they're carrying here. Like, come on, dude. But
Yeah. Maybe
I
a
like
Greek
how-
detective can help me out in the chat. What's the type of Elvish that the Gondorians speak? If you're still there,
come on,
I
let's
forget.
get our nerd on here. Let's go. Yeah, and I like how
probably
Sam's trying to be humane to Smeagol here for like the first time, right? He's like, "Oh, he was
Yeah.
trying to help you," and he's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Oh, yes, no hard feet." He's like, "That's very big of
Ooh,
you."
That was
Very
good. That was good. That was good there, Connolly.
I try. It's the weed. I'm getting high off of Vex's. It's starting to. Yeah, this is-
Sindarian.
Sindarian. Yeah, this is where they go through. You know, what was the line? The battle for Helm's Deep is over. Now the battle for Middle Earth begins, or whatever.
Yeah,
It's kind of like that.
nailed it.
Well, there you go. See, my retardation kicked in and was for the good. But yeah, this and then this.
I knew it.
don't know.
I knew Kayla would knew the language.
Caleb would knew the language, eh?
Yeah.
They knew the language, huh?
She,
Yeah.
she would knew the language.
I
Wait,
told you I
wait.
speak caveman. I'm here.
Can I say that again? Jay?
Oh.
Me from Canada.
Party trail.
Arctic Trail. I like arcane. Okay. Yeah, no, this part was funny. because they're talking about the stories. Sam's like, they're going to tell stories about us, and he's like, I want to hear about Sam. Frodo wouldn't have gotten far without Sam. I'm like, bro, that's kind of gay, bro. Like, it's true, but I actually like this part of the movie. I had my buddy of mine, when he saw these movies for the first time, hated the ending of this, and I'm like, why? Like, I don't.
What did you expect?
Yeah,
I don't know what you expected at like the last 2 minutes of the movie. I think it's great.
Climactic as shit. They leave us on this nice Hobbit note with a bit of a cliffhanger, and then they end on like the most beautiful fucking shot of Mordor ever, with the lightning and shit.
Yeah, because he's having the conflict again here, right? And then he finally gives in. He's like, "All right, fuck you. We're gonna have her." He says, "Right? Yeah, yeah."
He's like,
stupid fat habit. Stupid fat habit. It's gonna get eaten.
Have the spider ship.
I hope Christopher Walken comes up in the trivia tonight.
Oh, he's either way. Either way.
Either
you
way.
know.
You know.
This ring you carry, watch out for the spider.
Wow.
I hid it in my ass.
For 5 years.
5 years.
And then he
yes,
hid it in his ass.
Ring in my ass.
Yeah, this
Bro,
shot
look
is
at that.
fucking
Look at
amazing.
that.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Doesn't that turn his shit invisible?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, the
Oh.
ring
Yeah, if he hid it in his ass.
I know I pooped. I know that I pooped.
I disappeared in the forest.
Nothing there.
I don't know. Yeah, great shot. And then you forget that these movies have like 30 minutes of credits. So I was like, oh, that's right. It's not as long as I remember. But
Well, they have to list their entire fan club, which
It's
is
insane.
like, holy
It's insane.
shit. Goes on for like 20 minutes.
And I love the way, yeah, you're right. The way it's just such a like,
it's crazy.
just knowing that they and again, when you're like, I didn't see this in the movie theaters. I watched it and then went to see the third movie in the movie theaters. So
Same.
like, I finally caught up and I was like, wow, okay, so they have to like how you're trying to picture. 'Cause I never read the books. Like how picturing them having to get through all this and you having to wait for the third movie. And I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I can't wait. This is unbelievable. But there you go. That's Lord of the Rings.
I'm really glad they didn't edit it like it was in the books, because in the books you do the Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas thing, Battle of Helms Deep, and then it's like, okay, that's all wrapped up, and then bang, you're halfway through the book, and then you pick up with Frodo and Sam at the beginning, which is just like, holy fuck. Like, even as a reader, you're just like, damn, like, okay, I guess we're gonna drop all of this momentum and then go with these guys. If they did that in the movie, it would have been brutal. It would have been really bad. But I'm glad they intercut the shit out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The editing is just phenomenal in this one.
It is fantastic. It's a great movie. I still at this point watching these two, I still like Fellowship better. But I know everybody like my I was talking to my dad about this today, and I was like, which ones do you like the best? He loves Return of the King. That's like his ultimate, something about
the least flaws. It has the least flaws and it's the most cinematic. It's the tightest.
I mean, these
script.
are great. Yeah. This is great.
Return of the King just has higher highs for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. I can't wait.
How they opened up and how we got the introduction to Return of the King.
Oh, dude.
Which was the whole Schmeagol thing that they were showing us.
Wait.
Finally getting some backstory.
Yeah, they were, the trailers that were coming out in theaters and stuff like that was the Smeagol arc.
Yeah, no, it was great. I thought you said Schmeagol for a second.
Oh, I did because I made him Jewish. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's searching for a gold ring. Never mind.
Schmeagol, hey.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Okay, moving on.
My precious mango.
I need my channel to stay up for a while. Okay, Vex, did you have some trivia?
Bar mitzvah.
Oh, we're done. We're done. I'm fine with more Jew jokes. Go ahead.
Maybe I will, boss. Maybe I will, just for shits and giggles.
All right, I do
that
have
game
quite a bit of
fucking
trivia,
blows. Don't play it.
He
Yeah, go
also
ahead,
mentioned
Max.
Saturday Night Fever. We should do that one night.
Dude, great. Hey, my hair.
My hair. Why do you always gotta touch my hair?
Touch my hair. Oh, dude, that's like my family. And if I grew up in those neighborhoods.
Oh yeah.
So like that's not a problem. Sorry, Vex, go ahead.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. All right.
So
this movie had a budget of $94 million. It ended up grossing almost $937 million worldwide.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. Worth
Nice,
every
yeah.
penny.
Good.
80 million? That's it?
That's
For
it.
back-
Yeah, I know
for
it's
back
crazy.
then.
Eh?
That was a huge budget for those days too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
most
look
of
at
that-
what you look at Disney, they're budgeting like 200-300 million, and they still can't even compare to that.
Well, it's because they're just siphoning the money off for illegal activities.
Mhm,
They're not
pizza
using
parties,
it.
if you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
pizza party. Yep.
Mhm.
Extra pepperoni.
So this came out on December 18th, 2002, same week as the Gangs of New York, 2 Weeks Notice, and the Wild Thornberries.
Ooh.
In the U.S.,
Smack
it stayed. In the U.S., it stayed at number 1 for 3 weeks, and you won't believe what knocked it out of number 1.
Oh God, please. What?
2003.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
The Ashton Kutcher comedy Just Married.
What?
What?
Fuck off. That's not
Is
even a
that-
funny movie.
That's
Is
it. I
that the
lost all
one
my
where
hope.
is that the one where he goes to
What?
Las Vegas with Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
No,
wait,
I thought
what?
it was.
No, that was.
no,
no,
it
that's-
is. It is. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
You're right. You're right, Price. You're right.
What
Yep.
am I thinking of?
I mean
thinking
that's kind of a movie that you see on a plane. I feel like I saw it on a plane. You know what I mean?
Oh
I
my
wouldn't go to the
God.
theater.
You're right. Let's kick Lord of the Rings off for that. Like,
To be
that's fine.
fair, this is like the height of Ashton Kutcher's like heartthrob phase. So
Yeah, I
So all
never,
the teenage girls went to go see him instead of Lord of the Rings. Is that what you're
I
saying?
Like,
guess
Dude,
so.
Where's
I've
My
never
Car is
liked
pretty funny,
Ashton
but
Kutcher.
Yeah, I mean, like yeah.
I liked him
Still.
in That 70s Show. That's
I
about
like
it.
him in that
I mean,
70s show too. Yeah.
He plays an
I've
idiot
al-
in that 70s show, and he just carries
himself.
on with playing the
And he
idiot.
just carried on. Yeah.
He plays himself. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
I never really liked him. I never even liked that 70s show. I always thought that it was sort of
It's not your thing, huh?
no.
Well, it was
I-
basically describing my childhood, so I love it. Like, my
Yeah,
dad
me
is
too.
Red Foreman, so
Same.
No,
Same
I'll
here.
tell you what. Because I like Clarence Bodiger, I think that Red Foreman was probably the better part of that show. But between like Topher Grace and Ashton Kutcher and whatever, I mean, I don't know. I just the show was kind of there
I love
for me.
like that a lot,
But it's okay. People enjoyed it. I mean, I'm weird, you know.
That's why we're going to
Fair enough.
interview you on the Cannoli Connection.
That's
one
why
day.
you're part of this group.
Yeah, I was going to say you're perfect for us. No, I get it. Sorry, Vex. Continue on, please.
No, you're good. You're good. So this earned 50 million more than the first entry in the trilogy, and at the time of its release, it was the third highest grossing film worldwide after Titanic and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
it still blows
okay.
my mind how much Harry Potter made. But sorry,
Right?
go ahead.
All right. I've
There's a lot of
okay,
kids in the world.
I left out like more of the practical effects trivia, so I just kind of went
Yeah,
for
you're good.
like cool trivia since you Middle Earth nerds would probably know more.
Nerds.
Yeah, what of it?
Fight me, bro.
Yeah.
The filming of the Helms Deep sequences was so grueling and went on for so many months that Jackson gave all the extras a free T-shirt to commemorate the experience. There were so many extras they would
Oh,
often
that's nice.
recognize
A
each
free t-shirt.
other's extras in New Zealand's main cities by wearing the shirts. On the front of the shirt was the statement, quote, "I survived Helms Deep," with the letter M, where the letter M is struck out, indicating hell of the experience. Two versions existed. One was black with red printing on the back that read Lord of the Rings Uruk-hai Battalion. The other was blue with silver printing on the back that read Lord of the Rings Elf Regiment.
Wow.
Uruk-hai?
Cool.
What's the
Kayla, I
Uruk-hai?
will never. Sorry, I just got to mention this to Kayla. I will never talk anything shit about Harry Potter.
Sorry, Vix.
Just say it.
I will. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Harry Potter is some ass.
That's
Said it.
Uruk-hai Battalion.
I did
Oh,
mention
Uruk-hai,
something
sorry,
about
my
Harry.
bad, my bad.
I mentioned-
Uruk-hai Battalion.
I did mention something about Harry Potter and Yeti's stream. So
Harry Cooter. Oh, I can't wait to listen to that.
So the Battle of Helms Deep was edited down from 20 hours of footage. It took 4 months to shoot, 3 months at night, 1 month during the day.
Oh my god, dude!
Damn.
4 months to one. I mean, it was worth it, but god damn, that's some dedication.
So they couldn't recruit enough men in the 6-foot height area to play Uruk-hai. Did I say it right?
Uruk-hai.
Nerd.
I don't know. So men from 5 foot high were cast as well. They affectionately nicknamed him Uruk-lo or Uruk-lo or Uruk-lo.
Yeah, keep smoking, Vex.
I will.
Yeah.
same thing 3 times.
Stopping while she. Go ahead.
Viga. So I have a lot of people that suffered injuries on the set of this movie
Oh, yeah.
specifically. So Viggo Mortensen broke 2 toes while kicking the steel helmet by the orc pyre, and that take was the one that appears in the final cut. Peter Jackson said that he was really impressed with the shout of pain Aragorn cried out from the fate of the 2 hobbits, realizing only later that it was real pain for his toes. He was also impressed by the fact that Mortensen continued acting even while so seriously injured. Mortensen later remarked that the only reason it was even mentioned on the DVD release was because he was an actor and that the stunt crew were injured far worse and pushed through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He also chipped his tooth really bad. while they were
That is my
filming
next
Helm's
piece
Deep.
of trivia,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So when his tooth snapped during the Helm's Deep filming, Viggo Mortensen was driven to Sir Peter Jackson's dentist in Wellington. He was still wearing his costume and was covered in black orc blood, which he declined to have cleaned off as it would be troublesome for continuity. He was back on set a half hour after the dentist finished with him.
Do you happen to have
Hey.
the picture of him
I do not.
with his chipped tooth? Oh, it's
Is he-
excellent.
Can somebody find it and then send it to me?
Share it in the private chat. We can pull it up.
Yeah.
Sean Astin suffered 2 injuries in rapid succession. First, he impaled his foot on a piece of glass underwater while filming the scene in which Sam rushed out to Frodo's boat. The day after that scene wrapped, he filmed the scene in the movie where Gollum leads Frodo and Sam to the Black Gate. During that scene, Gollum grabs Frodo and Sam to stop them from rushing towards the gate. Andy Serkis grabbed Astin by the hair and pulled so hard that it yanked the wig right off his head, causing
Whoa.
him considerable pain.
Oh God.
There was also another one there. He ate at Burger King and left a party trail behind.
John Rhys Davies had lost the tip of his middle finger in a farm accident when he was younger, so special prosthetic fingers were made from a cast of his right middle finger. During shooting, he decided to pull a prank on Peter Jackson. He cut the tip of the prosthetic finger and filled it with fake blood, and then went up to Jackson and said, "Boss, I had an accident."
He literally had the makeup department guy like dress it up and make it look realistic for him, just to fuck with Peter.
Hold on a second. I have the
So
picture
good.
of I have the picture of Vigo real
White
quick.
Bear beat
yeah.
you to it.
Show the picture. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I have seen this picture. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
look at
nasty chip, man. That's huge.
Look at that.
yeah.
Ouch. Thank you. And the Gord King, thanks for sending it in Twitter too, but amateur got it.
That's
so did
wild.
White Bear. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Bernard Hill cracked his sternum while riding his horse.
Ouch.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Ooh.
And in the wide shots of Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli running after the orcs, all 3 performers are running injured. Orlando Bloom had a couple of broken ribs from a fall off a horse. Viggo Mortensen had his 2 broken toes. And Brett Beatty, who's Gimli's stunt double, had a knee injury. Jackson said that all 3 were dedicated and continued to film the scene, often yelling "ouch," "ow" after cut was called.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
About 200 to 300 horses were used in the trilogy, so all 3 films, because most of the scenes involving horses are intense battle scenes where the horses could likely be harmed. A horse and rider were fitted with the same type of suit that Andy Serkis wore for his role and were filmed in the studio doing typical battle things, like galloping and rearing up, so the footage could be inserted digitally into the battle scenes. In that way, no horses were hurt.
Nice.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool.
When Grima Wormtongue,
No, Grima.
Grima.
Yeah, you got
Grima,
it.
okay.
Grima, you got it.
When
right.
Grima Wormtongue sees Sauron's army of 10,000, he's so shocked that a tear falls from one of his eyes. This wasn't in the script. It's something that Brad Dourif can do at will, and he and the filmmakers decided that it would work well for the scene.
Very nice.
Cool.
Andy Serkis said that he based Gollum's desperation and cravings on the withdrawals of heroin addicts. He also drank bottles of Gollum juice, which was a mixture of honey, lemon, and ginger to keep his throat lubricated through the vocal performance. His hobby of rock climbing also came in very handy for being on all 4s for the performance as well.
Man's a mountaineer.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually
Nice.
climbed some serious peaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually had Edmund Hillary, the guy who climbed Everest. he visited the set a couple
Oh,
times,
wow.
I think. Yeah, and Andy Serkis like lost his shit because he was a mountaineer and he was like a super fan. So yeah, I
See,
believe
Middle
that's
Earth
in the
nerds bring
appendices.
better trivia than I do. There you go.
Shocking. Nerd. No, I'm just kidding.
Nerd.
In the cave scene where Faramir lifts the ring from under Frodo's shirt, David Wenham was afraid of accidentally stabbing Elijah Wood, so a swordsman was called on to do the scene instead.
Nice.
John Rhys Davies also provided the voice for Treebeard, which I think most of us picked up on anyways. It wasn't achieved by electronic distortion, but by making the actor speak in his naturally booming voice at the lowest pitch possible through a wooden megaphone.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
When Gollum eats a raw fish, it's actually Andy Serkis chewing on a fish-shaped lollipop.
Nice.
The location
Yay.
for Edoras,
Edoras, yes.
Edoras, thank you, was in the midst of a national park. The Conservation Society of New Zealand gave them permission to film there on the provision that they left it in exactly the same condition that they found it. This meant lifting most of the natural vegetation and grasses up and storing them in a purpose-built nursery, as filming in the location would last approximately 16 months.
Wow.
Yeah, the logistics are actually crazy. You can look up pictures of like the hydroponic setup and stuff they had to keep the grass alive. It's just so unnecessary. It's like field grass.
Well, it's like I get it because remember in that Leonardo DiCaprio movie The Beach, they had the same stipulation for filming in Thailand, but they didn't do it, and it costed them tens of millions of dollars in lawsuits.
Does he need to be timed out?
What just
Sorry,
happened?
Max.
Read the comment.
Seriously, Gord, are you ignoring me? Oh,
No.
Sounds like Floyd. Wait,
There you go.
trying to read Cat in the Hat. I'm kind of baked right now. I'm sorry, Nos.
She's
The
half
Beach was a
baked.
terrible movie, by
I
the way.
would love
It
to
was.
chew on a camel-shaped lollipop. I would much rather suck on a camel-shaped meat stick.
Whoa! There's children listening.
No.
There's small retarded
There's
children
small
in here.
There's retards on the panel. We can't handle this.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna die.
That's what we're here for, Jay. That's how we get out of Canada. We kill them.
Hold on, Jay. Just look into my eyes.
It's all right. You got free healthcare.
Kill me now. Give me cancer, Lord.
It'll be all right. Just trust me.
Oh my god.
All right. The main door of Helm's Deep was built so heavy and so well that the real battering ram that was built to knock down the gates failed to do so.
Wow! Okay.
Someone had built the door a little too well, and Peter Jackson can be heard in the extended edition DVD commenting that if they had to defend a castle, he would want the WETA workshop guys to build the door.
That would be Weta Workshops. And
I
yes.
wasn't sure, so I decided to just spell it out to be safe.
Oh God, she's so high. It's great.
The extended version reveals that Aragorn is 87 years old. This is said to be due to the fact that he is a descendant of the
Just say it.
Dúnedain,
Say it.
The Dunedain.
Say it.
gifted with long life. There you go. One time while oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nah, you're fine. Go ahead.
One time while Bernard Hill was in Glasgow, a woman came up to him and told him about how one of her children had died shortly before then, and that parents shouldn't have to bury their child. His confrontation with this woman affected him so much that he asked to have a line in the movie about it.
Great line too. I didn't even know that. That's pretty interesting.
That's wild.
This is the only trilogy of films to have all three movies nominated for the top 100 greatest movies of all time by the American Film Institute.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And there were there were never more than 100. Oh my god, I'm gonna say it wrong. Yurkai?
Close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Hey,
this time.
Jacob's back.
At
Thank
any
you.
time, the rest were computer generated. I didn't even know that that Jacob dropped. I'm looking at a different tab.
Yeah, poor.
care. So
We know what you're looking at. That weed.
Yeah, stupid internet.
Yeah, just speaking on the Urukai, Weta Digital, like the company that did all their VFX, they actually developed their own software to do the big armies called Massive,
wow,
which is pretty groundbreaking for the time.
Mhm.
And like a lot of
Yeah.
movies going forward, like anytime you saw big armies before Lord of the Rings, it was either extras or some kind of matte painting. But Lord of the Rings, they developed the system so you could have these gigantic armies suddenly, and they were getting like work all over the place. Like 300, I think they used it. I'm trying to think of a couple others, like King Arthur, the one with Clive Owen. Just yeah, it's pretty cool. They like actually wrote their own software in house for it, which is pretty nuts because they did a lot of groundbreaking VFX between each movie too. They were like doubling the amount of effect shots. I think by the time they got to Return of the King, they had over 1,000
Wow.
visual effects shots, which is just crazy.
That
Tiny,
is
tiny
nuts.
crew too.
Wow. That's impressive.
Now they're
All
one
right.
of the top VFX houses in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They rival ILM, which is just fucking insane to
Really?
think about.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Wow.
Like they both tag team stuff like all the Marvel stuff, like at least the good ones. Weta is more than 50% involved with, and then they have to team up with ILM, of course, because those are just so CG heavy. It's crazy. But they did. I think they exclusively did Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which visually is a freaking phenomenal movie. Everything in it just looks amazing. But yeah, Weta Digital, the Kiwis can do it, man.
It's impressive stuff, man. It really is unbelievable. Was that all the trivia?
No, there's more.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. I like that you guys conversed. It's okay. Elijah's
Keeping us
Wood.
in charge.
Elijah's Wood.
Wait. What?
I read
This
the
is my wood. His name is Treebeard.
Like I
There's his
said,
wood and her ass.
Elijah Wood's sister, Hannah Wood, is one of the refugees in Helm's Deep, as is Henry Mortensen, Viggo Mortensen's son. Philippa Boyenson's son, Callum Boyens, is the boy who gives Aragorn his sword, but that isn't his voice in the final cut. Callum's voice had been changed by the time it came to do the looping, so a different voice was cast.
Okay. I'm glad we
So,
got.
so what happened?
A bunch of family members were in the movie as characters.
Oh my god! Oh, why? Why did we do this to each other? Why?
I'm sorry, Vex. You're doing great.
I mean, she is killing it for somebody who's baked fucking more than
All
an
right.
apple pie.
This has been cool story, bro.
Canadian showing.
Peter Jackson felt that in the book, Faramir's casual refusal to seek the ring was anticlimactic and inconsistent with the ring's maddening temptation of other characters, such as the Nazgul, Gollum, and Boromir. For this reason, he added the now controversial subplot involving Faramir's hubris and the captivity of Frodo and Sam in, oh my god, I'm going to say this wrong,
Oh god, please.
Osgiliath?
Asciliath.
Thank you.
Osgiliath.
We'll say I like Osgath better. Let's do that.
Osgath.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what the locals call it, Osgath.
Yeah, there you go.
I like it with a question mark at the end of it.
Oscar?
Osgath.
Osgath.
So dubious. Say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the love of the leaf has slowed her mind.
We've been,
Yes,
you've been
I
asked
think
to
you're
make
right.
you a solo because you're Henry, so you get the solo layout, Vex.
There you go.
There you go, Kayla.
Hold on, I have a better picture. Hold on.
Oh God.
Let's go
Nope.
with. Oh, you know, what?
Nope.
Let's go back to Cowboy. Let's go back.
There
to
you go, Cowboy Cavill. There
There
you
you
go. Now the whole world can see you.
Arthur Morgan?
Look at her, Mort.
What was that sound?
I think it had a question mark at the end of it. Raro Raggy?
There is no punctuation for that.
I got
Please.
I think there's an asterisk in there.
I can't. I'm not gonna make it.
no, we got to survive. They're
Oh
gonna.
God, there we go.
Okay,
gotta
and then
make
I got bloodied Spartan Henry Cavill.
How did we get to this point?
Hold on, if you give me a moment, I think I have more.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
On the desktop.
You think you have more?
I think oh yeah, there we go. This is one of the best ones. There you go. Oh, it's not there. Whoops. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
What is happening?
There you go. There you go.
Vampire
What is
Cavill?
going? Vampire Cavill. I want to. How many bloody Cavils?
It was that time of the month.
How many women willingly just stood over him?
Dear God.
AJ, don't ask, dude.
Yeah.
Please don't ask.
I gotta download the rest off of the drive, but
Oh yeah, all the
Don't worry.
drives.
Don't worry. I got you.
Terabytes of Cavill pictures. Oh, I love it. Oh god, Vex is my favorite. I swear to God.
all right, sorry, there's more trivia still.
Yeah, please.
To increase the number of Rohirrim riders, many of the men were actually women with beards glued on.
Yep.
Aw.
That's being inclusive.
Right. The Rohan armor weighed 48 pounds dry and 53 pounds wet. Which is pretty insane.
Ew.
And it was always wet.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
a
it's
heavy
better than
booch.
it's better than Nos staining the floors with his happy
It's not
trails.
safe to go and try.
Yeah, how much heavier if you're making a happy trail?
Oh.
Bonus trail?
Bonus trail?
I'll get it.
This is the first sequel nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture when the first movie did not win the award, and the third sequel to be nominated for Best Picture like ever in the history of the Academy Awards.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
Good job.
Now I do have some casting trivia as well.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
No, Christopher Walken is not here. Unfortunately,
He's always
He's always
involved.
Wow.
He's always with Vex I.
What Middle Earth needs.
Yeah, the people
is a
running
little
the casting
cowbell.
calls for movies are like,
No, I like the
no,
casting. I
come
like
on, not Christopher Walken again. Man,
Oh God,
he
please.
shows up to every casting. It's
no, I did not find him in the casting for this one. Unfortunately,
Okay, he is in Dune, so I'm excited.
Here
about
I
that.
am, rock you like a hurricane.
God,
Guys, get him out of here. He's back.
he's back.
The thing
No.
about Arrakis.
You
All
can't
right.
get rid of me. Go, sorry, Vex. Go.
so the role of Eowyn, all right, it was first
Mm.
offered to Alison Doody in December 1999, but she had
Who's
to
that?
decline the part because she had just given birth to her second daughter. Follow up, Kate Winslet was also offered the role.
Of course, she's always offered these roles.
I like Kate Winslet. What are you trying to say by saying
She's pretty good.
She's
You
a good
heard
actress.
You heard me, bitch. You heard me.
No.
Yeah, I could maybe get away with that. Yeah, maybe a young Kate Winslet, sure.
in early
but she didn't get the job because there wasn't a door floating in ice water.
in early pre-production, Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke were actually set to play Eowyn and Faramir, but due to
No.
scheduling
No, that's
conflicts,
bad.
Oh,
they
no.
were
That's
recast.
bad.
Bad.
That's
So
bad.
thank you,
No,
God.
yeah, that
never
would've been
happened.
bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm kind of glad that a lot of the cast were like smaller names from like
Mhm.
outside of Hollywood. That was
Yeah.
like one of the upsides for me. Like especially the amount of New Zealand and Australian actors. I'm pretty sure what's her name? Miranda Otto. I think she's Australian. I'm not
Yes,
sure.
she is. She's the one that plays the Eowyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Australian. She was in a
Okay.
million things, by the way.
Oh,
She's been in like a ton
Oh
of.
yeah.
That's interesting.
She
Alright.
actually did. She actually worked with the guy that did Faramir. I forget his name too. They did like a radio show or something together before Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Some like theater radio thing. I don't really understand what it is, but I just remember hearing that.
All right.
Mhm.
I didn't include all the casting for some of the other characters.
You're
I
good.
just kind of included casting for like people that showed up in this movie specifically.
Yeah, that's
if that
fine.
makes sense. So Bernard Hill, who finally kind of shows up in this movie, he was actually considered for Gandalf at one point.
Really?
Interesting.
Hmm.
I could see that working actually.
Maybe.
He's a
I remember hearing
phenomenal actor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom originally auditioned for Faramir.
No.
Eh.
No.
He doesn't
No.
look like Boromir. Well, I guess Sean Bean as much as the other guy does.
Yeah,
so
they match well.
they look like brothers. So
yeah.
it just works too well.
Kevin Conway was originally cast as King Theoden, but decided to reprise his role, his Gettysburg role of Buster Kilrain in Gods and Generals in 2003 instead.
Oh wow.
That's a bad choice.
Sean Connery for Gandalf would have been terrible, though. Fuck that.
Oh yes.
He wouldn't have even made an effort.
The women.
He wouldn't have even made an effort to sound anything.
No.
He would have sounded like Sean Connery.
I'm the wielder of the flame of Arnor.
I actually do have
You
some.
shall not pass.
Some Sean Connery trivia to end it all off. So
please do.
Richard O'Brien turned down the role of Grima Wormtongue, which I actually think he would have been phenomenal for the role as well.
It's hard to beat Brad Dourif.
I mean, Brad Dourif was good, but I could see. Yeah, I could see that.
I could see either. Actually,
yeah, they're both good. Yeah.
Lucy Lawless was offered the role of Galadriel, but turned it down due to the birth of her daughter in 1998.
Kate Blanchett
she's too
fucking
manly
killed
looking.
it. Kate Blanchett is perfect for that role.
I could see her doing that role.
I could too. 90s Lucy Lawless, I could see it.
Yeah, totally.
No, she didn't look like
that. Well, we know why Jay wants her in the role. I mean, so.
David Bowie was considered for Gandalf, but wasn't eager to take such a large part with a large time commitment, and instead pushed to be cast as Lord of Rivendell, Elrond.
No.
Under pressure. I could see him
I
as
could
Elrond.
accept him as Elrond, but Gandalf, no.
No, not as Gandalf. No.
Yeah, the Gandalf wouldn't have worked.
He couldn't have been a major character. He's not that great of an actor, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he's an okay.
Yeah, not Gandalf, but yeah, the other character for sure.
You can't replace Ian McKellen. He fucking elevated that character to
he did.
extreme heights. He's given so much awkward dialogue that he just absolutely fucking nails. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Ian
Bowie
McMuffin's a good man.
I think it might be the best piece of casting ever done, in my opinion.
Bowie as Elrond would have been fire. I absolutely agree with that.
Now, since kind of like I think Aragorn starts to shine in this movie more, I decided to include some of the casting trivia for that character here. So as you guys probably know, Stuart Townsend was originally cast as Aragorn, but once filming started, he was considered too young, so they replaced him. Some of the other contenders include Daniel Day-Lewis.
No.
I mean, he's a great actor, but no.
Great actor, yeah, but no.
I don't know for that role, no.
You'll love this next one.
I will find you.
Vin Diesel.
What?
Fuck.
No.
What?
No.
Dude, you could have made him one of the trees and he would just say, I am Groot, and that would be fine. But like,
yeah, no, not at all.
Nope.
No.
All right.
I would have automatically put that movie in a different budget.
Yep.
That would have. Oh wow.
Lord of the Rings by Robert Rodriguez. Featuring.
Russell Crowe.
No.
No,
he was in too many films at that time. He was,
it would have been overkill. Yeah.
He would have jumped ship for fucking that weird movie, Master and Commander.
Oh yeah.
That was 2003, so he would have jumped ship for that. No pun intended.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Right. All right. And last one. This is my favorite one, actually. Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, I was going to say
that would have ruined the whole thing.
Yes.
That would have.
Cast Nicolas Cage as every.
He took his ring off. His ring off.
What do I do, Aragorn? We need to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Not
the bees.
And my last piece of trivia to close out the night. So the production company New Line Cinema offered Sean Connery between 10 to 15% of the worldwide box office if he agreed to play the role of Gandalf.
Why?
An amount that would have netted the actor somewhere between $150 and $225 million. Connery read the script and declined the role on the grounds that he didn't understand the complicated epic, later saying, quote,
"Good.
Yeah, well, I never understood it. I read the book, I read the script, I saw the movie, I still don't understand it. I would be interested in doing something that I don't fully understand, but not for 18 months.
I don't get to sleep with any models.
I don't get to
I would
slap any
I would
women.
do it for 18 months. I would-
that
18
sensation you
months?
feel
It's really for the
18 months.
best.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm such
Dude,
a
I
huge-
would sweep the fucking floor of What a Workshop for free just to be a part of this shit. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
200 million at that time. No,
I
yeah,
like that party
definitely would've.
trail.
Oh yeah, he definitely have a party trail with that much money. God damn.
Yeah, right.
he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
He
probably
didn't
kind of
know.
realized he didn't understand like the lore, and he didn't appreciate how like this big fantasy epic. It probably just wasn't something he was into, and he just knew he wasn't right for it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Maybe.
No, I'll
Well,
tell.
I don't know. I call BS because he did Highlander, so I don't.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking that as I was talking, and I was like,
Good
fuck.
point.
I'll tell you what I
Got
think.
bigger and better things.
I think that Sean Connery, especially in these years, anytime he did a movie, it was a movie that Sean Connery is the man. Meaning,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you think any movie of Sean Connery, I don't know what's going on screen, but the man in the movie is Sean Connery. And he probably read this script, and instead of a bunch of ladies smiling at him and telling him that he's the best, he kind of looked at it. He's like, "What?
Yeah.
What am
What
I,
is
this wizard in the forest? Like, what do they want from me?" So he didn't fully realize it, and maybe he didn't understand how much money this thing was going to make. If he thought it was going to make 200, if he thought he was going to net $200 million, he may have said like, you know what, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Although Stallone is Frodo, I could see that.
Oh
Yeah.
definitely.
Rocky
Totally.
Balboa.
Yo,
Do it. Stallone
It's
could
not
do
about how hard you fall off a mountain with the ring. It's about how hard you get. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Gandalf, we did
Yo,
it.
we did.
I didn't want the ring to come to me. I didn't want any of this to happen.
Paulie?
Stallone Stallone
Sam
could do
will
it
be
all.
Paulie. He's the
Stallone
best.
could do it all.
I can go
Um,
the distance, all the way to Mordor.
It would have been a training montage all the way to Mordor.
Oh, Vex, great job on the trivia.
Sylvester as Frodo and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Sam.
Oh my
Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great. That would have been fantastic.
But I'm your Sam.
Don't you let go.
Reach. What was I gonna say? Okay, we're good. We're good. We got through the trivia. Vex, great as always. I love the cast.
Even in Mordor, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I cannot see the Shire.
It's
I do not recall strawberries and cream.
oh god. I swear to God, you people are crazy. What the hell happened?
Sorry, I
tonight?
keep hitting my microphone.
No,
Get on the
it's,
One of
ferry.
the best.
you're
one of
you're
the
hitting
best-
microphones. Vex is hitting the vape. We're good, man.
Oh well, now I'm just continuing Twitter drama.
Oh,
I love you. I love Twitter drama. All right, so let's go around to the panel real quick, get our thoughts and ratings. So, Two Towers, Gooch Man, what do you give this movie as a rating overall? Since we're
first.
first,
Well, Lord of the Rings, the whole trilogy, like you could either give it a 10 out of 10, or I got my gooch pierced close.
just for you, baby.
Excellent. You could give these movies, like all three of them, like at least like a 9.5 to 10. Like you can't really go wrong with these movies.
Mhm.
So this one, yeah, I'd say a 9 out of 10.
Awesome.
There was just, I think there was just a couple spots that had some lulls that kind of just took away the pacing and dragged a little bit. But other than that, it's like it's
great.
Like one of the like premier movies out there. So
I agree, buddy. I agree. Price of Reason, my man. What about you, buddy? What do you give this movie?
9 out of 10. I agree with him. It's really hard to give this below a 9, and maybe this trilogy in general, it's just so good. And I usually don't even give scores like that, but when something truly is good, then what can you do? Thanks, White Bear.
Gotta have my representation here.
I agree with you. I agree. Amateur, you're the biggest nerd out of them all here for this franchise. So what do you give this movie, buddy?
One nerd to rule them all. I mean, this is art. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the best freaking movies I think I've ever seen. At least my favorite, anyway. I love the tree shit more than most people. I don't know why. I like how slow and awkward and boring it is. I think Tolkien was sort of doing that on purpose, and Peter Jackson, of course, leaned into that rather. But like, yeah, you're looking at, you know, a pretty groundbreaking film, and it's high fantasy. You know, you got one of the best digital characters ever made, especially for the time. You got like groundbreaking CG stuff, like massive, these gigantic model set pieces, the miniature work in all of these films, and the photography of those miniatures is just second to none. Like, it's never been done to that quality before, and I would argue hasn't been done since, because everyone just relies on CG and all that stuff. The acting's phenomenal. The fight choreography is phenomenal. The lighting's great. The pacing, or the editing and the way it's paced and put together is just, you know, it really, really damn good. I guess my only gripes really is that they kind of ruined Faramir's character, who's my favorite character from the books. And then they give Aragorn this weird, like, internal dilemma. And then we keep going back to Arwen sort of being all melodramatic about having to leave. I think they just did that a little bit too much. So for that, I'll give it a 9.8 out of 10. But I do frickin' love this movie.
No, I couldn't tell. During the whole, no, it's great. I agree. I can understand why people hold this franchise in such high regard, and yeah, it seems like like I said, I like Fellowship better, which I'll get into when I do my last thoughts. But they do. I mean, if you had to say any one of these was your favorite out of the three, you can't really argue with the person who agreed. Yeah, it's just they're so good. So
yeah, I think from an execution point of view, you're right. The first one is just a tighter script, a tighter film. You know, you're only following one story thread, and it's very clean and neat, and the pacing is just, you know, it's as good as it gets. But
I agree.
Yeah.
Jacob, what about you, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, after amateur analysts said all that, yeah, a 9. You can't go below 9 with these movies.
I agree. Vex, are you like okay to like give a rating?
I am, but can I make a quick comment? Am I allowed to ban people from your channel at all, or is that a power that you're only allowed to have?
Wait,
so you're gonna ban Nos?
Who's being banned?
No, I find it wildly inappropriate that someone who watches our content on a regular basis is asking for your underage daughter's gamer tag to play games, and I would like to ban them from the channel as a result.
Vex, you have full control. I believe you're a managing moderator, so I trust your judgment.
Okay.
I trust you completely. You know that, so.
You've been warned, Spock. I don't take this shit lightly.
No.
All right. My rating though?
Yeah, now on your rating. Sorry, go ahead.
Mommy and Daddy were fighting at the dinner table.
Bro, I'm not.
I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what happened? But, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not pulling any punches tonight. I'm fucking calling JT a bitch on Twitter right now as well. So
Jesus. Vex is on one right now. I love it. Go ahead, Vex. Go ahead.
This movie, honestly, I'm not crazy about Lord of the Rings. Fantasy is generally not my go-to for movies, but objectively, I rank every single movie in this trilogy a 10 out of 10. Okay. Like, I don't think maybe there's a bit of dips in pacing and whatnot, but I feel overall it tells a complete story. It explores the characters very well. It sets up the world very well. You can connect with each of the characters. You feel emotion for all of them. Two Towers was the first one that I saw in theaters, though Return of the King is probably my favorite of all three. But yeah, no, it's a 10 out of. I have no issues with this. No issues with this movie whatsoever. It is a 10 out of 10.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty, Vex. No, because I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but at least you have the wherewithal to be like, all right, we know they're excellent movies that are put together well, so.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. So if people don't like fantasy, I totally get that. But
no,
you have to appreciate the amount of work and artistry that went into
and that's
these.
exactly it, right? I can see that this was a labor of love, like in every, like from the narrative to the casting to the sets to the effects. So I really can't harp on it. It is like it really is a perfect movie in many senses.
Yeah. Well, when you listen to the people that like were a part of it, when you listen to the way they talk about it and the way they talk about like their role in it, it's always so positive and so like, man, I gotta make this better. It's gotta be the best because like this is fucking Lord of the Rings, man. Like you're gonna look back at this 30 years from now and you're gonna want to have spent 90-hour weeks for 4 years, because it's like it's only 4 years. This is Lord of the Rings, man. This is how they all talk about it. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is fantastic.
So little things happen that way, especially in like real life in the working world.
Oh god! Oh geez!
Oh, what's happening now?
I don't know. Facts. Come on.
You go to talk about a kid about one thing, and then you talk about
that. It's iconic. What is going on? It's like
I'm an adult, though. We're all adults. It's different.
She's like Smeagol and Gollum fighting with herself. Let me get to White Bear. White Bear.
Yeah, White Bear. Bring it home, buddy.
What do you think about the movie?
Okay, well, if we could turn this up to 11, I would, but I can't.
Do it. It's my show. I give you permission to turn it up to.
No. I'm keeping it 10 out of 10. It is what it is. I mean, if it could be longer, that'd be cool. I would have watched it. But yeah, kind of like I guess Vex always says, if it could have been longer, I would have liked it. So, anyways, so that's fine. I'm gonna have to.
Moving on. Yes, I give this. I'm with Price. I give this a 9 out of 10. It's just about perfect. The tree. I understand the argument for the tree. Yeah. I get it. It just brought it down a little bit for me, but I mean, a 9 out of 10 is still an amazing score for this movie. It's fantastic. Again, Fellowship is my favorite out of the three, but like Vex said, these are near perfect movies. They're just phenomenally put together. You can rewatch them a million times. And again, they're just so iconic. Like I said, when Sassy's in the background doing stuff, she hears the music. She goes, "Oh God, Lord of the Rings again." It's just that's what it is. It's like The Godfather. It's up there on that level where you just know what's on when you hear it. It's great. I love this movie. Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. And
absolutely,
that's it. That was Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, man. We got through 2 episodes of this. And by the way, I wanted to say thank you to Anime Night for becoming a new member to the channel. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
And by the way, Sassy is such a beautiful person, but she actually changed my emojis in the chat for my members now. They actually look normal, and we made a few different ones. We got a cannoli connection one, a regular cannoli one, and an MMM one now. So
you haven't added a page burner one, have you?
I'm working on it.
Damn it! Oh, I was gonna do that on my channel.
No, you can. No, go ahead, do it.
Okay. All right.
You can have it. You could have it. It's perfect. It's actually better for you to have it because he wanted to mute you. What up? What up, TD? So before we go, let's go around the panel here and find out what's going on. Gooch man, you're up again. What are you and your Jessica Alba daughter have going on this week?
No, hey,
whoa.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I love you.
I know. Again, thank you so much for having me on. I love being on here. I love laughing with you guys and talking about movies. Tomorrow night, if you're I'm going to be on Coach's channel, the Coach MC. I'm going to be on his channel. We're going to be looking at some of my artwork, and then after that, on my channel, Diabolical Souls Presents. If you like The Boys and you like the TV series Happy, also the comic Happy, if you like Derek Robertson, who's a fantastic artist, a legendary artist for The Boys and for Happy, he's going to be on my show tomorrow night, and we're going to talk all about that stuff, at the TV series, the books, everything. So we're going to be discussing that. Then Wednesday, I will have Kelsey Shannon on, and another legend comic book artist. He's a great guy, funny as hell. He's going to be on the show, so we're looking forward to that. And then Thursday, we had such a great time doing the review of Blue Eye Samurai. Everyone asked for it. The Gooch Army wanted it. We're going to be doing the Arcane review starting this Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern. We got quite the list showing up. We will have Amateur. We will have Andrew. We will have Stupenzo, Little Platoon. No, Little Platoon won't be there this Thursday, but he'll be there for the rest. I believe Cannoli said he'll hop on when he can.
I'll hop on a few streams for you.
Yeah, and we have a list of other people coming on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun going over Arcane, which is an awesome series. And anyone on the panel tonight is more welcome to join as well. So look out for that because that's been getting a lot of traction. And then, of course, Saturday night Hypnosis on Hypnotics channel is always a friggin' great time. So
yeah,
come join us for that.
Awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely go check out his stuff. It's in the description anytime. Gooch is the best. Jay's the best. So, Price of Reason. What do you got coming up, buddy?
Oh, I have a few streams this week.
Okay, that's it. I know you just had a video come out.
Right. No, I did this Doctor Who video, and the actress got fired from that.
Yeah.
So I did a video that was kind of different than a lot of the other videos. If I think that I give a pretty interesting take on it, if anybody is interested in that topic.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's a good one. And yeah, I have a few streams this week. I'll be around.
Sweet. Well, it's always a pleasure having you on, sir. Always.
Always a pleasure being here. So
appreciate you.
I'm thinking maybe I should do what Vex does. She has that thing where she posts once a week where she says where she's going to be.
The community page, yeah.
Right, and then I thought of doing it, but I started writing it, and then I kind of felt like a douche.
So then you're definitely like
I
Vex.
put those out because like people always ask me, "Oh, when are you streaming? When are you just?" So
It makes sense.
I just put out a weekly thing, and then I don't have to worry about it because I also know that the people that follow me on YouTube don't also follow me on Twitter. So it's like to satisfy that.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, dude, douche it up, man.
Yeah,
douche it up, dude. Yeah, it helps. I do it, and I don't have a big channel, but I do like to let people know what I have coming up just in case. Just
be rolled up like a douche and then running.
I'm like a douche in the middle of the night.
Revved up and wrapped up.
So no, and Vex, with you, the people that follow you actually like you. I always kind of think
people like you, Price. Come on, we like you. No,
so maybe good. I'll do a post and I'll write where I'll be.
Do it the first time, and so I can call you a douche in the comments.
All right, I'll do it.
Amateur, what about you, my man?
Well, I am on
with Jay.
Yeah, I'm on with Jay on Thursday talking about Arcane. Sorry, I'm just reacting to White Bear's picture.
Yeah.
I'm losing it here, man. I gotta squirrel my pants so hard.
Oh, Middle Earth, man.
Calm down, you beatnik.
Yeah, you fucking beatnik.
Whatever, man. Let them think what they want to think. You know, you choose who you are to be, or however it goes. Anyway, yeah. You do what you do. Yeah, I'm on Cannolis on Thursday. Other than that, I don't think I have anything coming up stream wise, although I might be forgetting something. I just recorded a We Watch with Stupenzo, so that gets uploaded when it gets uploaded.
Those are fun.
I think I'm going to be doing another one with him next Sunday, I believe. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got coming up for streaming. Still plugging away at my big video projects, but I'll announce more about that when there's something to announce.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Awesomeness. Jacob, I know you got some stuff coming up.
Yeah. I will tomorrow evening at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be on the Gord King's channel talking 30s and 40s movies. And then at 7 tomorrow night, I'll be doing my show on To Catch a Thief, Alfred Hitchcock movie. And then I'll be on Roman's channel on Thursday. And then Saturday night, I'll be talking about the series Reacher.
Oh, nice.
That's what I got.
Nice. Very nice.
Cool.
Vex, are you gonna?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Right there.
I'm planning a Pal World video for the gaming channel.
Awesome. We played that together. Vex and I played that this weekend together. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun. But it's more on just like the discourse around it because a lot of people are caught like claiming that it's AI when there's no proof and all that stuff. I was gonna try and do that today, but I just had a massive headache that I couldn't really look at the screen. So But that's coming for the gaming channel as well as a Turnip Boy review for the channel.
Great game.
And then I'm trying to think what. Oh, this Wednesday I'll be on Zax's channel debating Nadia on why Saltburn is one of the best movies of 2023.
Hell yeah.
And also actually just while we were live, Dan from Scene Invaders posted our episode 2 review of True Detective Night Country, so you can watch that right now if you want. You can expect me to do a full season review on my own channel next month when the season's over. I have a lot of problems with the show, a lot of problems. How you gonna? Oh yeah, Zax. Oh yeah. And on top of that, you can also find me on Twitter calling JT a fucking bitch. There you go.
Wow. I love it.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's, Oh, God, Vex. I fucking swear to God. I got to clone you somehow. I love it. White Bear?
Yeah. Actually, hey Vex, didn't you do some voice work in some?
Yeah. I did. I had my first voiceover work. Yeah. That's
girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's on X-LR7's channel. He does a pixel art mini series that's very like anti-agenda and stuff like that. So I provided my voice to that. There was plans for me to sing a booty shaker song in that, but
that was a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Cool, man.
Excellent.
I thought it was just for a call center or something.
Thank you. Please hit 1. Press dial 1 for up. Okay, never mind. No. She did good. She did good, actually. Whitey, I miss your hair like that, by the way. You got to get it back.
I know it's growing back. Okay.
This is to the Shire. Did you shout out anything, White Bear?
Oh, nah, just Vex. But actually, the last thing that you can probably see me on is if you go on Lance's channel. I've been on a couple of his videos. Other than that, I'm just working on stuff. So wait for stuff to come out of my thing in White Bear 2.
It's not a party trail, is it?
It's happy. It's a bonus trail. So, anyways, just watch out for my trail.
Yeah, watch out for your happy trail. And as far as the Cannoli channel, next Monday we'll be back with I believe Gord King, Jacob, and Price of Reason for the movie Snatch with Brad Pitt.
I love that
Guy Ritchie movie. Yeah, good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. We wanted to deviate.
Is that a different Jacob or is it me?
Yeah, I love that. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm really looking forward to getting into that and just have a fun stream. It's a freaking hilarious movie.
It's a great movie. Yeah,
it's a great movie. I'm really looking forward to getting into that. And then next Friday, Mrs. Sassy and I are doing unprecedented thing. We're doing another Cannoli Connection show because of the person's schedule. We will be interviewing the Little Platoon this Friday, so look out for that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a good one. So I'm looking forward to that. We just had Coach on last Friday for the Cannoli Connection. The guy's awesome. And what a freaking great show that was.
He's great.
That was great. I want to thank the panel, of course. You guys are freaking amazing. The chat today was this show was one of my favorite episodes we've ever done. It was freaking hilarious.
Chest pains.
Dude, it was so great. I want to thank Anime Night again, and then Kayla gave a super chat for $4.99 for these two amazing streams. Thank you, Kayla. Very generous. I appreciate you.
She made it all the way through.
She did. So we're gonna end here. I totally spaced, but I did put it in the chat. Copa's doing his review of The Bear. It's actually premiering now, I believe.
Oh yeah,
so
it is.
You can check that out, whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's basically it. So I love you all. Thank you again, and that's it. We'll see you next week for Snatch. Bye.